GMC.
1 ton.
With my man's Black P.
Businesses.
We been about this rap life.
Check that resume.
Secure the bag.
I'm a rapping living legend, you can call me Merce. And if we race into the bread, I'm gonna come in first. I was rocking shows since you was stealing out your mama purse. I party at a strip club, now your mama reimbursed. Your sister got the ticket to my show, she's paying dues. I always roll with winners, never hang with sucker crews. Don't try and tell me that my rhymes ain't nice, you just a fool. I'm cutting LPs and killing mics, so run the jewels. I got bars and know the business, nigga, cut the check. I've been a star on the underground, I get respect. I got scars from the gang, who can't protect your neck. I made it far, so every move I make, expect the best. Give me bitches, switch to smoking blunts, they switching sweets. Groupie girls got the medibles, they trick or treats. God bless me with the skills to always kill a beat. You don't believe me, check my resume, I'm never weak.
Bad man. I'm a bad man.
Yo. Back to the fundamentals, I'm stacking funds and rentals. You acting dumb and mental, knock out your fucking dentals. No, a gun's essential against the governmental. So what credentials could elevate the young's potential? The watch presidential, flow experimental. It ain't coincidental, they wonder where I went to. Pulled out the devil's pencil and started writing heat. Extra stencil to outline these dying streets. See, we a dying breed, cause we don't rhyme for greed. I grind and breathe the real shit, that's what I bleed. True indeed. Agreed, we do this for the seeds. I need the rights to creed until my people free. Best believe I don't listen to the nonsense. I'm conscious, full circle like a conference. My offense, it's defense, it's monstrous. My work ethic is sequenced and constant. Beyond this.
Bad man. I'm a bad man.
The game is mixed up, most of these rappers superficial. Checking the streets and in the studio, I'm straight official. Put my initials on bitches' titties and instrumentals. My impact on underground music been monumental.
Continental, we grind and travel worldwide. We got the rap game open like your girl's thighs. Got a spot in the burbs, came from the rural side. Used to catch the bus, now whip a Pearl ride.
Fresh off the curbside, I kick rhymes and gets the Gouda. I roll with big movers, hippie homies and pistol shooters. A fat kid who smile big, call me the nigga Buddha. My buzz is real, you stupid troll, kill your computer.
Yeah, pop the Ruger at 17 and got it cracking. Put it down, picked up the mic and started rapping. Stop trapping, you niggas couldn't say anything. Bo Jackson the game, we know everything. Fuck with the team.
Bad man. I'm a bad man. Bad man.
Get a witness, there's no need for a ticket. Raise them high like a liquid in the 05 risen mystics. We brought the party. Ladies loose with their asses out. I brought the army. Halloween away, they passing out. They fasting out, they crashing out, dabbing out, spazzing out. To the point where we have to drag them out. Yeah, we fully loaded, spinning off that holy potion. And you know we smoking, got the police scoping, slowly rolling, watching. Now they know we holding. Cut the lights and start the wave, start the raise, spark the day, restart the day. No need for parting ways. We don't abort the scene, we quarantine like a horror scene. Portaline, it's time to go in slow-mo. Fuck the 5-0, put it in reverse. EST Ohio, we need to free our mind gone. We unleash the beast, so keep feeding me Apollo, Crown Royal, and Bulu. We got screws loose, pack fully loaded, what would you do?
D-boy, we in the gym now. Yo.
Move out the way, the underdog is coming up from under y'all. I want it all, don't try to starve me, dog. Been ballin', now I'm starving, bet your last dollar. I'm about to fly out like a rocket, you can ask NASA. Ain't nothing on earth they got can stop me, I'm the last option. Hip-hop down and I'm the rap doc. Don't be your favorite rapper's favorite rap. By the time I'm done rapping, ain't got no S across my chest. SSTV, Pac, R.I.P. I swear to God, y'all, I got me, I'm paying out. Team week, cause we was hungry, now we eating. They ain't want me, now they need me. Rub me wrong and I Shazam, I'm about to grab them 3. Which don't give a damn, we in the gym, I'm in the zone and playing to win. So now it's on, I say myself, it's safe to say God made me. When they was doubting, I was blessed. God bless the child, and I am him. I climbed the mountain, yelled timber, got back up, then I failed to mention I see walking dead people, but I'm bossing up like Negan in Toledo. When you see me, holler boy and keep it moving.
Yeah. 6 digits, boy. From out of the coffin, I come walking. I live in a sarcophagus. Lil' Bobby, my hobby's robbing, and I've been harboring an arsonist. I'm a hip-hop hippopotamus. I need hip-hop anonymous, yelling hip-hop parade all through my hip-hop metropolis. 6 digit, I keep it easy. I'm fully loaded, believe me. Holy Toledo, I'm bully burrito and P till they beat me. These hoes think that they don't need me till they see me, then they crumble. Never fumble, fuck being humble. Welcome to the jungle, Royal Rumble 92. Ric Flair, swing a chair, 3 fingers, make a E. Throw that bitch up in the air. I don't fuck with Bon Jovi, I ain't living on no prayer. It's that devil shit, only you can listen if you dare. Channel your inner animal, Russell Capella, I swear. Killer bear, I'm a werewolf, look at how I stare at the moon. Give me room, beast mode, coming soon. 6 digit with the shits, tipping down with the boom.
Love Jones, still trying to put that shit off in their bones. We got gun in the kitchen. 1837 headquarters. I'm representing for the West, nigga. Believe I'm fresh. Snapping on the track, I be relieving stress. Flipping shit like in the gym and on a spatula, nigga. When it come to spitting bars, this shit come natural, nigga. To a nigga like I'm breathing, even if I'm wheezing. That's because I'm chiefing. Cookies with the keef inside the font to leave, man. Cause the flow be that good. Smoking every track like it be rolled up in the backwood. That's what it do with my flow. Niggas know that I go 10 steps and turn around and blow they shit out like a rifle. This here's some shit I die for, and y'all ain't down to go half the fucking distance just to hear the crowd say ho. But they all up in the game, trying to gain a little flame. It's a motherfucking shame, we don't even know your name. And I guess it must be James, if he asking me for flames. OHI what I claim, and ain't even about to change, bitch.
Mr. Mossberg, 7316, nigga. Eastside, Dub Beat, stand up. That's what it is. Got Hennessy in my styrofoam, moon rockin' my swisher sweet. Got J's calling my cellular phone, cause they like the way that I whip deep. Hogging my lane, bitch, I'm a hog in the game. I feel like Pimp C, I'm all in the brain, you trying to get ass. I show you boys how to get cheap. First water, whip a little baking soda, then cut it fast. Show you taking over, put some in the tuck and forget about it. For them hungry nights, you straight for offers. I hate the older, but I love the money, know the prayer for. But to see me coming, be our own niggas. Just to be 100, then approach them by the they don't even want a middle finger feelings, they don't like that though. Mask on when the lights get low, mask on till the pipe explode. Shady game, but the life I chose. No risk and no reward, chances make champions. If it ain't about the money, nigga, tell me why you gamble. There's some shit that's for my mental, I can even grab a pencil quick enough to tell you niggas all the shit I really been through. Sharpen me like a ginsel, no friends that don't pretend to. I only rock a family, sometimes that don't mean shit too. Brainwash Bozo on this bitch, motherfucker. Sorry, gun, but I had to do it to all y'all on this bitch. Represent for all my bros. Shout out to Wavy and get 1837 is new. Hey, God, I'm gifted cause I get vicious when I be ripping that microphone. Figures and tricks, your Photoshop image making me sick, it's time to go. Radiate glisten, sunny like glisten, child to go when I might just flow. 808 kicked in, temperature shifted, all these bars that I'm on too cold. So sweet with it, about to get it too fake. I'll be on the rise feeling like a souffle. Go ahead and call with a Superman rap. When I get up on the track, you'll feel doomsday. Find me in the back cave like Bruce Wayne, coming up with a hit like Bobby Boucher. Let me get you water cause you looking like you stressed. You really about to sweat when I make a new tape. I'll be like a center, you know I'm a snap. Gun said kill it, I rose to the task. You and all your bros spitting trash. Your hoe looking bad, she so wanna smash. Call that bitch Shay Stone, she puts her head in the game and goes for the sack. If she got that dump like a truck, believe I put a few loads on her ass. Feeling like I'm Usain Bolt on the track. More like the Flash, I'm dope when I rap. Like coke in a bag or a bowl full of crack. Bozo coming back from the roaches and rats. Make gold in the glass, all foes in my path. Get rolled like a rap, I'll smoke any cat. Spit poems like a mag, hot lows in the mag. I'm killing shit and everybody's toes getting tagged. Bosa Young, Verbal Shooter, GCP, GHF, Dub Beat to the death. I'm going in. Honestly, I don't know anybody that can fuck with me. No way to say that humbly. What you expect? I'm from the east, straight out the mud. Location, I'm from the dub. My niggas is number one. Don't want to hear about no runner-ups. I've always been one to boast. Reef ahead, I want the smoke. Niggas think they scare me, but like Jeremy, hold the guns is close. There is no comparing flows. Nat King Cole, unforgettable. Y'all scribble is spittable. Me, I'm just despicable. Lyrical live wire. Throw back like lugs and high spiders. Couldn't beat them with a gun and 5 riders. Why try it? I'm spitting flames flames, call up the firefighters. Be a star, I'm the moon, I'm making the sky brighter. 25 lighters on my dresser, like yes, I was raised in the game, so them grams I had to measure. Applying pressure, and now I blast the weapon still. Make the ratchet go pop like massive record sales, nigga.
Yeah. Beverly, I'm here. West Side, we back in the building. OSN to be exact. Let's get it. Yo. They ain't heard B Wills in a minute, they think I lost it. Was in the mass business for monkeypox and coughing. They used to treat me like Stephen Q with the accordion. Married the baddest bitch, got a nigga dancing like Carlton. Next to blow like I'm putting in old cartridges. You heard that glass break? That there ain't Steve Austin them. You heard about my past life, good. Don't make me start again, I'm close to God but no church. That's the parsonage. Granny couldn't afford it, she tell me, we gon' see baby. Never sell my soul to them people. That's on me baby, West Side cucumbers. Little never our league baby. Talking hardball, you be taking us with G, baby. No favors, dripping like fresh taters. Even if it's a wager, guess who the odds in favor? Shells on deck, drip flavor, Ortega. My ops, shut them down, they close. Sir Major, you got me, then I got you. We brothers, each other's keeper. Turn your back on me when I see you, bitch, I don't see you. They support you on the book, but inside wanted to feature. Yesterday's price ain't today's price for a feature. HBK with the show stop, with a jet beauty. Yours built like roadblocks. Eyes all big, trying to throw me that bird box. Jack boys wanna hit me up like the old Pac. Crash Bandicoot, how I'm dodging them roadblocks. Ruger on the hip, cause at this age, I don't box. Ho, stop. It's crazy knowing your worth, but nobody acknowledged to your face on the shirt. Sharing old DMs while they put you in dirt. You get your whole Candy Crush thinking life a dessert. Excuse me, check please. Homies break bread with you, then rat for less cheese. Charges drop, fuck on your lady the next week. Watch it click before you start thinking it's too sweet. Outsider, Razor Ramon, the neck piece. And never shout back at spectators from nosebleeds. Loyalty is everything, and y'all fall for nothing. Breaking bread with new niggas, wetting around with empty stomachs. Don't forgive them, Lord, fuck them. Y'all can miss me with the trust, and bitch, I ain't sparing nothing. I got stabbed by my cousin, watched my granny flat line. Found my poppy dead sleeping, best homie found him sticking. He was there for 3 evenings since 12, been seeing demons. Me and mama still ain't speaking. Where I'm from, the past is dirty, touching kids with the dickens. Jesus, yeah, nigga. Undertaker sit up, I'm back from the dead, nigga. Snow a touchdown, move through it like sleds, nigga. Since dinos with pegs, nigga, I'm the hardest where I'm from. I said what I said, nigga.
Yeah, he said what he said.
Bear.
Out the house live, man. We got B Wills in here, man.
Yeah, it's a cloudy day, man. Pray for my city, Buffalo. We gon' get through this together. Yeah, can't change the world, gotta change yourself, man. Let's go. Yo, I lost hope in the system when Zimmerman walked free. Niggas protesting and marching is past me. Looking for a leader instead of leading yourself. When the shit, it go bad, you always looking for help. Navigating the jungle, prefer to be by myself. I'm grinding the wave, started, I'm focused, don't need no help. They see you doing bad, then they telling whoever listen. Turn that shit around and ain't nothing that they could mention. These shoes a little different, don't think you can walk in them. It ain't just talking, it's action that come with it. A ghetto in every city, the poverty going up. Reparations for all that they done, can't give it up. Tell my niggas tomorrow, we promise to live it up. They took my brother a day after Christmas, it's hard to trust. Never mix the two, cause bitches ruin operations. Now you chasing love and losing money looking basic. Play without a rep, so all the fouls looking flagrant. Niggas got greedy, now the feds building cases. Sometimes you gotta sit out a game to heal up. A dealer put me further in debt. I feel stuck, I done everything on this level. Now I gotta move up. Homie brought me as far as he could, now it's on us. The picture clear, I'm focused, stay away from the whole shit. I don't like telling my moves, but they in motion. To lead a small city, cause nothing was coming from it. My body don't agree, couldn't suffer another winter. That's where my mother rests, I'll be back in summer, I miss her. To clean your headstone out of city is really different, yeah. Always work good when my back against the wall. Count me out. Can't count me out, gotta count me in. We here for a reason, baby. Let's go. When you're back against the wall, shit, loyalty hit different. The money disappeared and your niggas, they went missing. I'm a different type of hustler, I don't wait around to be fed. My nigga just blew trial, now we ready to do some years. Face your fears in the jungle, the weakest prey. I was told ain't no church in the wild, I still pray. Shit, the devil want me dead and I know it's strapped with a K. I know God got a plan for my life, I patiently wait. Have to deal with all these people.
Does anybody need a cameraman? I got a good one.
Everything gon' sound like anthems.
Cause they all bitch.
They asking why I'm mad. I'm mad at everything. I'm over 30, broken hearted with no wedding ring. I've seen the type of seats I've sewing whipping dead as spring. I keep on fucking shit up and it's so unsettling. I've been mad as fuck, shit ain't adding up. I've been dealing with so much bullshit I've had enough. I ain't sick of perpetrators always acting tough. And I'm sick of these motherfuckers that have no love. Woe is me, pity party by me. Play myself a violin, I breathe. All the seeds that I've sown, I ain't keep. Lost who I was, I need my ID. Play a violin. Play a violin. Play a violin. Play a violin. That's a sad song. They don't even know I went through fucking hell and back. Now I'm fucking dead inside, but how you tellin' that? So I'm probably out here selling my propellers back. But I ain't coming down and landing on no helipad. I'm a simple creature, really, I ain't hard to get. My ex just left me and she told me I'm a narcissist. Says she doesn't like me and I'm easily upset. I ain't even fighting for her, the piece of me is left. I say I love her, treat him like I never need him. I swear they're better off without me, there's no better reason. I wrestle principalities and fucking clever demons. Always sad, it's a dirty game, but God's gon' referee it. Woe is me, pity party by me. Play myself a violin, I breathe. All the seeds that I've sown, I ain't keep. Lost who I was, I need my ID. Play a violin. Play a violin. Play a violin. Play a violin. That's a sad song. They don't even know I went through fucking hell and back. Now I'm fucking dead inside, but how you tellin' that? So I'm probably out here selling my propellers back. But I ain't coming down and landing on no helipad. Play a violin. Play a violin. Play a violin. That's a sad song.
They gon' try to clone me, cause I'm a demon god. But they don't even wanna see more of me alive. They gon' try to clone me, cause I'm a demon god. But they don't even wanna see more of me alive. I was born dead, cleaver in my forehead. Ay, I need more meds, I'm peeking like a porn man. Ay, I'm so poor, man, I'm eating off the floor, man. Ay, I'm for sure bad, I'm evil, I'm a gore. Ay, but I don't give a fuck, you fuckers fucking up. You bunch of fucking fuckers suck, you can fuck try to clone me, cause I'm a demon god. But they don't even wanna see more of me alive. They gon' try to clone me, cause I'm a demon god. But they don't even wanna see more of me alive.
Hey, that was dope, eh?
Who got a lighter? I sparked this bitch right here. Just hit a bong, now we on flight. Yeah, we on flight. Yeah, my hustle game strong, I'ma be alright. I'ma be alright. Just hit the stage, I could be all night. I could be all night. So when you see me, you should know that it's cheap on sight. Yeah, it's cheap on sight, I light it up. Thinking I'm playing when I be saying that I'm blowing. Anywhere that I'm going, man, you know that I light it up. Give me a lighter and I'll ignite a blunt. Don't give a fuck when I'm fired up, I light it up. Thinking I'm playing when I be saying that I'm blowing. Anywhere that I'm going, man, you know that I light it up. Give me a lighter and I'll ignite a blunt. Don't give a fuck when I'm fired up, I light it up. Give me a lighter and I'll start burning what I'm rolling. Don't worry about the cost of the bud, like I stole it. Never running out, every joint I roll is swollen. Check my cloudy missions, my wax sticky and golden. I'm a pro at it, regardless I'm asthmatic. Turn fatty from the bud, munchies a bad habit. Don't matter where I go, always got one road. Ready to get stoned, get thrown, then back at it like just hit a bong, now we on flight. Yeah, we on flight. Yeah, my hustle game strong, I'ma be alright. I'ma be alright. Just hit the stage, I could be all night. I could be all night. So when you see me, you should know that it's cheap on sight. Yeah, it's cheap on sight, I light it up. Thinking I'm playing when I be saying that I'm blowing. Anywhere that I'm going, man, you know that I light it up. Give me a lighter and I'll ignite a blunt. Don't give a fuck when I'm fired up, I light it up. Thinking I'm playing when I be saying that I'm blowing. Anywhere that I'm going, man, you know that I light it up. Give me a lighter and I'll ignite a blunt. Don't give a fuck when I'm fired up,
Let
I
me
light
just
it up.
light up, we can go right up to the sky, watch me get high, I'm co-pilot. Told your favorite stoner, it's over, I'm about to fire up. Take a hit of this shit here, fuck around, fly up. Leave me in the clouds, bitch, I'm aiming for the moon. Call the weed man, moon rocks coming soon. Now let me light this shit up, back up off me, give me room. Smoking on chronic, bitch, yeah, I got it, what it do?
Just hit a bong, now we on flight. Yeah, we on flight. Yeah, my hustle game strong, I'ma be alright. I'ma be alright. Just hit the stage, I could be all night. I could be all night. So when you see me, you should know that it's cheap on sight. Yeah, it's cheap on sight, I light it up. Give a fuck when I'm fired up. Don't give a fuck when I'm fired up. Don't give a fuck when I'm fired up. Don't give a fuck when I'm fired up.
Whip, mo, whip.
Every time I'm in the gym, I train like it's a title fight.
Hey, yo, shout out to my boy Robert Easter Jr., man.
I make the whole place. I make the whole place.
Check. Hey yo, my style is super felt when I'm up in the place. Bringing havoc the way I'm rapping like a punch in the face. That's a man down. Have your whole entourage shook. Make verses like throwing jabs and knock you out with a hook. Y'all ain't ready, man. I take them out one at a time. So much faith. I can make it happen if I was blind. Y'all better pay attention. I'm putting you on suspension. Body blows go for those who don't listen. I make them stop existing. Being at them like Muhammad Ali. Or Robert Easter with his right. I'm trying to put them to sleep with that whack rap. These fellas ain't the future, so scratch that. And all they silly fans is just lab rats. I'm past that like, forget them losers. Come step to the big kahuna. Boona by my spit like Rugas and aim and pop medulla. So whoever wanted, they can get it right quick. I bring you trouble plus the city is lit, motherfucker.
The championship of the world is now in your living room. How do you describe this moment?
Man, it's surreal, man. You know, all the long nights, the long dreams I had, and it's finally here, man. This is hard. This was hard work. this is what hard work gets you. You know what I'm saying? It gets you a world title. You know, it's only up from here. We still got work to do. We still got more progress to make and you know, more belts to win.
Yo, word life, money is the champ and all that. Mic check, no disrespect, and I'm the rep and I call tech, eject. He thinking he tough, I call bluff. He ain't rough, he on the blackout. He selling racks out, the cops out. And if they catch you, book you right, but Easter it's a knockout. Go a different route, trusting God that it'll be a crisis. I'm living righteous, these suckers wicked off the virus. You know hell is real, you need to chill. Sit back and catch a drip from the beans that I spill. For real, you meet your doom when I rip and I zoom. The elephant in the room, making you spit right out your tomb. So who wanted with the trouble I bring? Step in the ring, I lock you out before the bell goes ding. Fella, these scenes, I must be rocky. They can't stop me. Apollo Creed, I'm taxing demons out like it's a hobby. Now, what you gonna do when trouble comes for you? What you gonna do when trouble comes for you? What you gonna do when trouble comes for you? I bet they get dizzy when they feel the 1, 2.
Yo, man, it's your boy Boona Bomb. Just want to give a tribute to my boy Robbie Easter Jr., man. Keep doing your thing, keep putting on, man. We gonna keep putting on. You already know what it is, Glass City for life. Yo, it's your boy Fresh, man. Shout out my man Robert Easter Jr., man. We go back like Penny and Shaq. Nathan Hale for real. Shout out Robert Easter Sr., man. Most respect. Y'all know where I be at. VibeRunnerLamont.com, man. Faith University worldwide, man.
This was supposed to happen. You know, it was destined to happen.
We take you now, ladies and gentlemen, to a Cuban immigrant, an individual who apparently feels as though the streets of America are paved with gold. Here is Razor Ramon.
Energy made this one.
Hey. Alright. Hey. Bitch, I'm out in traffic and I'm screaming where the cash at. Casino hit my ass, now I'm trying to get some cash back. Hey, where the stash at? Taking everything, my nigga, send it to Cash App. The way I move the bag, I get to running like a halfback. Stole the check out of the trap, I'm trying to see where it was cashed at. Hey, I gotta play on the phone. Money, it ain't making no money if you staying at home. Too high, I gotta keep a blick if I'm staying alone. I'm in the zone, I cop a zip and smoke while I was making this song. Step in the club, 12 gold chains like I'm Razor Ramon. Trying to beat the plug, but I'm about to dip cause he taking too long. Hey, I'm just setting the bar. I do it how y'all do it, but I do it way better than y'all. You ain't even help your mans when he got JD just sat in the car. Hey, that's a sitting duck. Shoot him in his spleen, leave him on the scene, you had to pick him up. I just do my thing, niggas hate on me cause they ain't rich enough. Hey, let me switch it up. 223s, it sit him down, he thought he was big enough. Ops tried to set me up, all his homies told him to give it up. I got the word, caught him at the gas station while he was filling up. I rap like this cause I don't give a fuck. Fresh backwood, all I smell is cologne. Money, it ain't making no money if you staying at home. Step in the club, 12 gold chains like I'm Razor Ramon. Hi, I gotta keep a lick if I'm staying alone. I'm in the zone, I cop a zip smoke while I was making this song. I need the plug, but I'm about to dip cause he taking too long. Step in the club, 12 gold chains like I'm Razor Ramon.
You're now in tune with the Cody Live Podcast with co-hosts Beatbox Jake and DJ The Ham.
Yo, we finally made it fucking live. I have been so busy. My life has been so busy. I'm sorry. Like I tell you guys all the time, we're all artists. We're all fucking promoters. We're all doing something. We're all DJing. We all got shows all the fucking time. I finally found some goddamn free time, guys. And we are here live with you, the Cody Live Podcast. We're going to get it on and popping. We got the co-host motherfucking building, if I can breathe, smoke another one, right? We got Beatbox Jake in this motherfucker.
What's up?
What up? How we doing this Friday night, sir?
Practicing, motherfucker. Like always.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Practice,
I don't practice, I play, but, you know, same thing, same effect.
I feel it. We finally made the leap. We finally upgraded to where we could stream in like multiple motherfucking places now. And now we're on YouTube Live and Twitter Live. So check us out. Cody Vibes Only on the Twitter, and then look up Cody on the fucking YouTube.
We have a YouTube channel now?
We don't have a full YouTube channel. This goes to my YouTube, which would be beneficial because I got like 624 motherfuckers on there. So we're going to grow through it. We're going to grow through it. Tell the people who you are, Jake. You're the co-host of the show, and let people in on that shit.
I am Beatbox Jake. I am an obsessive beatboxer, guitar player. I'm a singer and songwriter as well, but I don't do that anywhere near as much as the other two. I'm a working man. I'm an artist, and I grow my hair out.
He's
like a
also
fucking
the
chia.
host. The host on Mondays on the Cody Live Network, the Biscuits and Gravy podcast. We're gaining ground with that also.
Look at this. I'm like a chia pet. I think that's what they are, where you're like growing a bush on a fucking dog or some shit.
Yeah, I guess you can call it that.
You know what? Let me make sure I'm using the right terminology. Chia pet. Exactly what it is.
Felt.
I got Bush, y'all. I mean,
got Busch.
Mountain Dew. I don't drink Bush. It's shitty beer.
Hell yeah. Hey, fuck off. We got the other co-host in the building. He is the host of The Lab on motherfucking Thursdays. Peep that shit. We have DJ mixes every week with these guys. The next two, we want to welcome DJ, the heart of the motherfucking show. How we doing this Friday night? You're muted right now. I just wanted to let
What's
you know
up, dude?
How we feeling?
Hey, I've actually missed you. I gotta be honest. It's been a long 3 weeks. Not having this Friday night shindig with my homies.
Yes, and it's just we're busy, man. We're always busy. We're always doing something, and it just happens. It happens.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. We know that, and we provide y'all with replays if you missed the show and all that good shit. So, you know what I'm saying. Tell people who you are, though. Tell people, the new YouTube audience. Tell people who you are.
I am this guy right here.
Hey,
guy right here. You can find me on every social media platform under the name DJ the Ha. I dabble in minimal techno. I dabble in a little bit of hardstyle techno music, which is really big in Europe.
I do like hardstyle.
Yeah,
Minimal more, but I do like hardstyle.
Yeah, I like it all in a way. I don't really care for a lot of the American based techno or EDM unless it's like underground shit.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, other than that, been in the music industry for basically my entire life. I'm like one of the old dogs of the group.
Man, I get called that, and I'm only 30. Like, I've been doing this shit over half my life, and you're an old head. Motherfucker just got like Wu-Tang. I'm an old head. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's funny. But yeah,
this kid at work was naming off some new artists, and I'm like, yeah, man, I like old Luda. He's old Luda, dude. Like, you're old as fuck. I'm like, bro, Luda, what? You're kidding me. You're kidding me right now.
Yeah.
Coke LaRock. Coke LaRock. Just saying.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, we got the motherfucking Chancellor in the building. Check him out on Thursdays also with Chad on the Lab. They discuss. It's kind of like the Cody Live podcast. You guys discuss topics in a different genre.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I gotta watch that one.
Introduce yourself to the people. Tell people who you are, where to check you out, and shit like that.
What up, though? I am the Chancellor, South Central Michigan's Don Dada of drum and bass. Been doing this DJ thing for like 22-something years. Fucking played everywhere from fucking Milwaukee, Chicago, Nashville, Detroit, Toledo, Cleveland, Toronto. Fucking, it's not a game.
Hell yeah, I feel that. All right, we got a special guest. He ain't been on the show. He's a Toledo legend. In my mind, especially, he is a Toledo legend. We kind of grew in the scene together. We was on a lot of show cards back in the day. I mean, even leading up to like the Innovation, when Innovation went out, we were on a lot of show cards together out in Toledo. I want to introduce Frankie Corleone. How we doing, Frankie?
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's going on? Frankie Corleone, Backwoods Studios is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's popping?
Introduce the people to your music. Some people that might not have heard of you before, and we got a new YouTube audience also. So.
Okay. Well, I'm Frankie Corleone. I've been doing music for probably since a lot of people been in diapers for the new age.
I feel it.
Yeah, man. I've been doing music for a minute and did a lot of shows. I done went to quite a few places. I done really covered the whole Midwest and the East Coast. So, yeah, man. Thank you for having me in this thing. What we talking about? What we doing?
We'll get into discussion here in just a second. We got one more person to introduce, and then we'll go straight into discussion tonight. We got Ed Dog from the Coaching from the Couch podcast. How we feeling this Friday night, sir?
What's up? It's a great night, man. Beautiful night out. Nice and chilly, just the way I like it.
Oh, yeah. Football weather.
Absolutely football weather.
I feel that. I hear everyone live, but the video is way behind. Huh. You might want to... I don't know. Y'all hearing me live?
He's watching the stream at the same time.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's going to be like that. So we'll get into panel discussion tonight, and it kind of stemmed off seeing a post earlier. I just want to know how everybody feels about it, because as some people may know, we've been kind of changing the scene with what we've been doing as far as, the podcast and promoters listening to us and implementing some stuff that they learned from here, into implementing some of their own stuff. Artists being more choosy about doing shows, just kind of showing them a new world. Something that kind of sparked it, I saw a pay-to-play post earlier. And it wasn't a pay-to-play. Like, the promoters out here are kind of grimy in a way. So, like, oh, it's free to get on, but you're going to pay the fucking $25 door charge. That isn't free to get on. But we're going to give you a $500 prize for doing it. No, I didn't really like that. It didn't sit well with me. But we're going to get into some of that shit and how to correct it in a way, from the artist standpoint, the outside standpoint, from the DJ standpoint, the beatboxer standpoint. So we'll start out the night with a question. Frankie, if you're not familiar with the show, we go one by one. We answer the question, then we go back around and we kind of discuss, different people's opinions on different stuff. So Jake, we'll start with you. How important is having a quality lineup for a show over just booking people for the draw?
So I mean, I can say this for sure. If I see a bunch of really good acts rather than what people might know, which it's very possible that I might not know them, so that doesn't fucking matter. If it's a lineup of great acts, you're gonna remember the show. And if that show is associated with a particular promoter or whatever, whoever's involved with the show, you're going to remember those names too. You're going to remember the artists. You're going to remember the promoter. It's just better for everybody involved. More likely to get people out the next time, especially if people know that if you're putting together a show and you're known for bringing quality to it instead of just some whoever you could find lineup, or even a well-known lineup, it's just better in the long run to know that it's a good thing.
So you're saying it kind of develops from a promoter standpoint, from people to the promoter standpoint, coming off of him. Once you develop that reputation, you're more tempted to go to that promoter's show the next time.
Yes, 100%.
Yep. I feel that wholeheartedly. Chad, how do you feel about that? Do you think it is important to have a solid lineup over just booking people for a draw? Because we've seen it a million times, and it's all right to give people. It's all right to give people. Somebody's fucking drag. It threw me off. So it's important to give people opportunity. We've all been there. Our first show, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gives you that opportunity. You needed that, and we might not have been good at that point, but how important is it to actually have a quality lineup based around that? Also,
Like for me personally, I book shows and I've booked shows that I'm not even on the lineup myself. The key for me is that every act has to gel together, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be the same genre or in the same style, even as long as the groups themselves, even as people and musically, flow well together, and I know they're all going to put on a hell of a show. I'll take that over throwing 30 dudes on a stage somewhere and hope for the best. Nah, I'd rather do my research up front and take a chance that way versus just randomly booking 20 dudes or whatever, or even 10, and throw on a stage and hope for the best.
Right.
I'd rather have a kick-ass show that my name is associated with than having 20 dudes there or 10 dudes on the bill that ain't gonna do nothing to help promote the show, and in the end maybe even talk shit about me.
Yeah.
You know,
I've been there. I've been there.
well, I know. You and I have had this conversation numerous times offline even.
Yeah. Yep, I feel that.
So.
Frankie, how important do you think it is to have a quality lineup for a show over, throwing maybe 30 artists on it, or just booking somebody who, like maybe a high school kid just getting started who, has a draw consistently? Are you more pulled into a show with a quality lineup rather than, seeing an act back to back to back just for a draw?
See, firstly, the thing is, a lot of people got a big problem with trying to collect instead of figuring out what his music sounding like. A lot of people just like, okay, he got some money, we about to just book him on the show. He got some money and he got some money and he got some money, y'all could pay and get on the show. We don't really care who you are. And it's money at the end of the day with promoters, you know what I mean? And it's the real screwed up part, but it's real important. You got to make sure you got a good crowd. If you got 30 performers there and don't nobody know them, or they not established or something like that, just picture what your crowd gonna look like. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's super important to have a collaborative lineup that you could put together, and everybody just kind of is just inclined enough stage presence and all of that goes a long way. You gotta have people that know what they're doing on stage or your show. You have a photographer there and he gonna be doing most of the shots with the artists instead of like crowd views, and you know what I mean? You're gonna miss out on a whole lot of stuff doing that.
And I know because I've been to shows when you were present, when we were booked on it with, like fucking 15, 20 acts on it. The crowd looks fuller, but when it's all performers, I mean, when you're noticing like some of the acts that you've seen that night in the pictures from that photographer out in the crowd, and that's like all you see, and it still happens that way.
And it used to be lit still, but on a bigger scale, shit gotta be way more professional than that. These bookers, they really gotta take their time on who they putting on their shows, and and y'all gotta think about the venues, man. Like promoters, man, they just use up the venues, you know what I mean? And like they kind of just just do away with really good venues. Is only shows there, you know what I mean? That's man.
Kind of move it around. Toledo needs that bad right now. There's only a couple out there now. When we was coming up, dude, it was probably 7 to 10 different bars all the time hosting shows.
Yep, for sure. Main Street, Frankie's, Tequila Sheila's. What else?
Mugshots.
Rocket Bar. Jesus.
Mugshots. Mugshots was a fun one.
Yeah.
That was a fun one to play back in the day. Cloud 9.
Cloud 9. Man, bro.
Let's take it way back.
If you don't mind me butting in here real quick, I think the promoters, being me myself being one as well as a booker and a performer, I think we all need to get to a position to really take the money out of it for a minute, like and quit worrying so much because like Walmart, for example, didn't start because he was worried about making money.
Right.
He was worried about providing a fucking service.
Yep.
In the very beginning, and then the money will come.
Oh boy, have the chimes changed.
But that's really, though, especially on a smaller scale. We're obviously not Live Nation, but on the smaller scale, if we quit worrying about the money all the time and actually worry about putting on a great show. And like Frank said, having the right people on the bill that will do the work.
Right.
The money will come. And
that's automatic.
It'll happen overnight, but it'll happen.
Yep. Absolutely. And that's how you repair a scene. Right now, a lot of scenes are fucking broken, especially with COVID. COVID definitely didn't help all that. They were a little bit broken before that, but COVID definitely put the fist down and said, hey, You guys, it's going to be hard to get a draw. It is still, to this day, hard to get a draw like we used to get, especially back from like 2012, 2015, somewhere in there. Fucking pretty much that whole time period.
Yeah.
There were big draws at pretty much every damn show you did. It was rare to see a flop show. I mean, unless, somebody unreputable was thrown.
You got to remember, technology is a bad motherfucker, man. Yeah, that took the fun out of everything. Like, you don't have to go see a fight at the club. You could just go on Facebook. You ain't got to go nowhere. You ain't got to see Kevin Gates at the Huntington Center. Somebody going live on Facebook. You know what I mean? Social media took the fun out of a lot of going out, and everything is at home now thanks to the pandemic. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it had its positives. I mean, we're here, but it had its positives, but it's definitely had the negatives on the club scene.
Yeah, for sure.
Chancellor, how important as a DJ? I know you're big about this, and we've talked about this before. But tell the people, how important is having a quality lineup for a show, rather than having 30 acts on a bill, or just booking a bunch of people that have a draw and maybe not that good of a stage show or quality music.
First off, to bounce off what Frankie was saying here about the whole social media situation, think back in the day before there was social media.
Yeah.
Like handing out flyers and stuff, you get a lot more diverse crowd instead of the same fucking circle every fucking time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But as far as the amount of people on the lineup, time is finite, and art needs time to breathe. Like, especially in the DJ world, like half the time I'm not even in my pocket till a half hour in. So like anything less than that's almost worthless to me.
Right. I
like,
feel that.
If you can get like hour sets and like 5, 6, 7 of those on a night,
right?
Put the right people at the right times, and
right,
just let the magic happen.
Right. And the big thing, I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you saying, Frank?
No, that's one thing too, man. These performances, man, like they got to get the right people to be performing that's gonna have the win to do this shit. You know what I mean? That's got the iron to do this shit in them. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of people that be like, all right, we got a 20-minute set for you, and they like, I ain't got 20 minutes of music. You know what I mean? Like, but you'll still book them, but you'll shorten they set and then make your show line up real crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think promoters forget too. And what I like 6 to 8 acts, 8 acts tops on a show, just so, because some performances it takes time. Like, you have so much in your library, it takes time to actually build it up. And another thing, like, promoters aren't thinking about, motherfuckers take smoke breaks.
Yeah.
So if you're going back to back to back to back to back, I was at a Polish Ostrich. I missed some of Jake's performance that I was looking forward to because it was just boom, boom. Then it's like, bro, I want to go outside and smoke real quick. I get back inside, these beatbox. I'm like, son of a bitch. I missed like 5 minutes of this already.
That setup kind of suck.
It's like shows don't have DJs no more, nothing like a DJ intermission or.
No, it's just back to back.
Like I was saying, placement on the shows is crucial too, like to control the ebb and flow of the vibe, having the right artists at the right time slots.
Right. Yep. And study your artist stuff. I got a story after we get done with Ed. I got a story because I did a little science experiment with this shit. I ain't gonna put nobody on blast promoter wise, but I did a little social experimenting, and it's a funny one. It's a funny one. You guys are gonna like it, but it just shows the reality behind everything. And like I said, I ain't gonna put nobody on blast. I got screenshots, all that shit, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. I don't want to burn no bridges, just in case they come around. But I'll show you that after Ed answers. As a spectator, Ed, at a show, how important is it to you to have a quality lineup at a show that you see, rather than sitting through acts going back to back to back, or booking somebody who might not have quality music? They're just starting out, but they have a crowd. They're in high school. They're hip.
Yeah, you kind of touched on what's been on my mind the whole time. It's like, research who these artists are and like what kind of crowds they bring in. Because like, as a spectator, if you come to this concert and there's somebody there that you didn't see on the book, that was like maybe a last minute addition, you hear that artist name and you're like, oh man, they kind of bring some bad people around sometimes, or you know, maybe not at their own doing, maybe it's just the people that like to follow them around or something, but it just kind of has a tendency to bring not the greatest crowd with them. So for the venue to really research who they're bringing inside their establishment is super key. And, you know, I know for an artist, it can suck when you finish a set and you got the next artist coming right after you. Like, you're going to be, I don't want to watch two artists tripping over each other and over their own equipment, trying to get off stage and the next one get on stage. If I'm a spectator at an event, I want to be able to get myself something to drink, maybe a snack to snack on. You know, if I'm going to be there and there's 7-8 artists performing and the concert's going to be a couple hours long, I want to be able to have time to use the bathroom or grab something to eat or drink and not have to miss a show because I paid to get into that thing.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely. And it helps the bar out too at the end of the night. At the end of the night, it leaves a good reputation of the promoter for the bar, you know what I'm saying? Because they're tipping the bartenders when they're buying that drink. They're providing money for the bar to ask that promoter to come back.
I think one of the biggest things that's disappeared too is like the venue being the promoter. It's like having somebody in a bar or a lounge who knows how to promote events, who knows how to bring artists in, and they're already an employee at the establishment. And it's somebody who usually was working in the marketing part of that bar or lounge. And if you have an in-house worker who can do all that, it makes it so much easier to make sure that you have time for people to order food and drinks from the bar. And that not only are you, you know, putting a good name on yourself as a venue, self-promoting venue, but you're also going to be able to give your employees a chance to show why they should come back when there's not a concert, because then it'd be like, oh man, that food was good as fuck, man. That bartender was mixing drinks like a pro. Me and my 5 friends all ordered drinks, and from the instant the last drink was in until we had our drinks in hand was only like 2.5 minutes. That's the kind of stuff you want.
Hey, Cody, somebody I shared the video. And somebody said they can't see the video on Facebook. It's on friends only on your Facebook. Go ahead.
Oh, I got it. Oh, shit.
Cody, what the fuck are you doing?
I got this.
You know, we always talk about being professional on this show, and then we go off and do shit like this. I don't even cut my damn hair.
It's public. It's public now. My bad.
I'm weak, man.
I would definitely say that having a self-promoting venue is probably one of the lost arts in the world of supporting local music, because when you have somebody in-house that's promoting shows like that, they're more apt to bring in the more local scene.
Yeah, I agree.
And that comes from, you know, living where we live, Cody. We're close to Toledo, close to Ann Arbor. Places that had venues that did that all over the place. Ann Arbor's got one every 3 miles from each other that would self-promote all kinds of events.
And that's something that's missing too. Venues aren't hiring promoters like that. Promoters are just kind of stepping in. I think that's some innovation. Innovation is something I mention on here a lot, Frankie. Innovation had in-house promoters for all their venues.
Yeah, they had an office just for promotion.
Yeah, and you don't see that now. It's all just independent people doing it out the house.
Yeah, it's all up to the artists.
Mm-hmm. Now, the funny story I wanted to share, right? There's a promoter that I was like skeptical. I went to 3 different promoters with this. I made a fake Facebook for a little bit. It's deleted now. I posted a picture of a 60-year-old dude that I know. And I used it for a little bit, just posted just to make people think I was legit, added promoters after I added a bunch of the people that I knew. And what I did was when I saw promoters hitting, or, you know, they'd post the statuses like, yeah, looking for people for this show. I would submit, I would be like, hey, I want to get on that. This dude didn't even look like a rapper. And they were like, oh yeah, dude, it's $40 for a 15-minute slot. So I was getting this old dude that I know fucking show slots. I don't even know if the dude's done karaoke in his life.
I'm weak.
It just shows
Wow.
it shows how easy it is to get on, and that people aren't actually looking at the acts that they're booking.
What's even worse is like if you wanted an hour-long show, you'd have to pay the venue $160. Like,
Oh no, it don't work like that, really. I'm sure they wouldn't like decline that, but it don't really work like that. 'Cause they're trying to get more people in there, so they try to balance that out. And like with the platform that we've laid down, like I love seeing it like spread. Like you're starting to see it in other places now, where it's the promoter splits the portion of the door with the artist, because the artists are kind of owed some. That's still a service. I worked in I was in the Rebellion for a whole summer last summer and some of this summer, and literally we got paid every single fucking time, and I was performing the same fucking songs that I was doing at rap shows, the same fucking way. So what's the difference there?
what the?
You know what I'm saying?
What is going on?
What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness.
You all right? What?
He's not paying attention again.
Who?
You.
What'd I do?
Not you.
Oh. Yo, before we get into the next question, shout out to Sly. I played some of his stuff in the pre-show. He just uploaded his whole discography to Spotify and Apple and all that shit today. He's been working in the 517 scene for a minute longer than I have. And boy's got some fire. Shout out to HBM. And I want to mention also earlier, before we get into the next question, this comment right here is from the dude that started me out in hip-hop 17 years ago. So shout out to Dusty. You are the man. Thank you for letting me be here, because otherwise I wouldn't have found it as an outlet. Appreciate you, brother. So for the next question, this one's a good one, and it kind of goes hand in hand with how we do things. The Angry Inch this whole summer, we paid performers. Whether we had 10 people show up, whether we had 50 people show up for like the last one, everybody walked out with a paycheck at the end of the fucking night for their services. But as a performer, what do you expect from a promoter when you do a show? As far as, their promises up front, as far as like time that you're given, anything in that aspect. What do you expect when somebody hits you up and says, hey, I want you on this? What do you expect from them? Jake, we'll start with you.
Well, you got to have an agreement with the person first off. It could be different depending on the situation. I personally am very tired of being hit up for performing on shows where you're not even willing to, like, I don't know, throw me gas money or some shit. I mean, I've got merch to sell, so I can like comp some of that shit to a degree. But I mean, ideally, the way I would want to throw a show is I would have money saved to give at least $100 per person performing. And ideally.
Yeah.
But I also can't imagine making that back.
Right.
So I don't know, man. Like, you got to make it worth the artist's while. If you think they're valuable. I mean, I've talked about that one Waterford festival that I was asked to play. The dude wasn't paying me, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I want to go do this. So I said yes, and the stage he put me on was with other DJs in a section that had no business being a part of the event. Nobody knew that it existed. There were no signs saying that this spot existed. There were DJs setting up, and the dude didn't even have a mic cord for me to use to be this fucker. And I sent him this long fucking text. It was the first time I was like, this motherfucker wasted my time and disrespected me. That was the first time that I legitimately admitted to myself that just happened. And I went off on the guy.
Well, I'm fucking weak.
I love this story.
After so long of him blowing smoke up my ass and how great he thinks I am, I was like, shit, this guy really likes what I do. This is incredible. So It's like I'm not falling for that shit again.
Sometimes you gotta stop by chugging a
Fuck
beer,
that
man.
We should get him on the show.
Oh God,
Oh,
drill his
boy.
ass. Drill his ass. All right, Chad. Chad, we'll move to you. What do you expect as an artist or DJ, in your case, from a promoter when you do a show? Like, not even just pay, like anything else.
No. I'm gonna text this guy right now. We're gonna get him on the show.
Oh no!
I'm gonna be
Oh, no.
I'm gonna be all jigsaw with him. I want to play a game. And if he tries to exit, guillotine right to the fucking neck.
I'm gonna drag this look like a rusty muffler on a 96 camera.
Yo, motherfuckers.
Okay, I'm sorry, Chad. Go ahead. Let me get in contact with this fuckface.
Yes.
What's he on? He's probably on Grindr. Here he is. Okay. Hey, nutsack.
Is that one of your groupies from the other week hitting you up?
I don't get groupies. I don't know why people think I just get women left and right. It's not a thing.
Oh no, you had a shitload in the chat the other week.
Yeah, you did.
Man. You had them girls all excited over your beatboxing skills, man.
When? That does not happen.
That one week where the girl said that she would let you beat her box.
Oh, on here? Okay.
Yeah.
I hope that was a girl.
That is
Dog.
No, Chad, what do you expect as a DJ, though? When you get booked, what do you expect? Outside of monetary gain, let's talk about things that you expect as a DJ. Monetary gain is something absolutely for a DJ. Chad, you were muted for some reason.
Should at least have a sign that says where you're playing.
Dude, I don't know why my computer keeps doing it. We had a problem with Thursday as well. It just randomly it would like mute it. But anyways, so I'm gonna take the monetary thing completely out of the picture. Okay, so if I'm gonna accept the gig, they better have some sound equipment there. You know, it has
at least give you a heads up.
Yeah, at least let me know if I got to bring my own stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you know, hopefully there's some power that I can plug into. It has happened in the past where I showed up somewhere and there was no power, and I was like,
You're a DJ. You're supposed to have a generator everywhere you go. Did
yeah,
you know that?
apparently. And then you know, communication is absolute key. You know, know where you're supposed to be at what time. Who are you supposed to check in with? You know, just know ahead of time of what the hell what is expected of you ahead of time.
Yeah.
You know? Like for example, if I get booked for a minimal set, I better have minimal music with me and not roll in there and start playing dubstep.
Right.
You know, it's probably not going to go over very well.
Right.
So.
Another thing I'll add, I like to have set times, not to tell my people to show up at that time, but I hate showing up to a venue and they're like, "Well, you're first." I'm like, "What time do I go on?" 10 minutes. What? I mean, I can do it. I can swing it, but
I don't like it when it's unclear when you're going on.
Yep.
I don't know how to prepare. I don't know when to start preparing. I don't know when to get some me time in.
Yep.
I don't know what exercises to start doing. I don't know shit.
Yep.
Especially if you don't know how long I'm going. Go however long you want. No, you don't mean that. I can go. You don't know my capabilities. I can go for 5 hours. I've done it before.
Right.
Oh, fuck. God damn, 5 hours?
You don't want 5 hours of beatboxing because
Oh,
it gets
God.
repetitive.
Man, I don't think you want 5 hours to be That's a lot of shit.
I mean, after 2.5 hours, you kind of just have to like circle back to what you were already doing.
Yeah. I did it at the Mill Pond busking in Brighton, Michigan for
Yikes.
5 hours.
I've seen.
So
I must add, I've seen vaginal lips get sore, and I guarantee, like, the regular lips probably do the same thing, getting all chapped.
Dude, I look like I got Botox afterwards. I was fucked.
He gonna end up making beats on the desk by the time you get done.
That old fashioned shit.
I'm doing the pencil thing.
Yes, yes.
But just to reel it back in, from a promoter's perspective, like I need to let my artists that
We'll get. Hey, what's that? That's the next thing on the agenda.
What?
Everybody interrupt.
You're gonna
that.
answer ahead of time. If you answer that from a promoter's perspective.
That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do it right now.
Motherfucker.
Communication, man.
Cody, where's that air horn when we need it?
Communication. Communication is absolute key from a promoter to an artist.
Can we get the quote from you real quick? Because I think that comes in handy too.
From what perspective?
From your famous quote on the show.
Well, I know, but from which perspective? That's going to
from artist to promoter.
From artist to promoter. Okay. Don't be a douche.
There we go. Right there.
Absolutely.
From promoter to artist. From promoter to artist. Don't be a fucking douche.
I feel it. I felt that in my soul. Frankie, we'll move to you. What do you expect as an artist from a promoter when you get booked for a show?
Sound check.
Amen. You called.
I need that too.
No, that shit. Hold on, let me charge my laptop up. But that's what you expect. That's what I expect. Hey, what time is sound check? Because if I don't got sound check, I don't know. Like when I was younger, I went to the lymphs and I was like, okay, so I know I can't rely on these motherfuckers. So I'm about to get on Pro Tools. I'm about to put my horns. I'm about to put my spin backs in that bitch. And y'all could just look at y'all virtual DJ and look stupid. I don't give a fuck what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do that shit, it's like, what do I expect as an artist? I expect for you to have my fucking BPM right.
Yeah.
I don't want to get on the fucking stage and I'm performing and I'm performing it faster than I'm usually performing it.
That happens more frequently than you think, too.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I accidentally done that to you the other week, Cody.
Yeah, I know.
What I expect as an artist, shit, have your speakers spaced out all the fuck away. So my shit won't be woo and then the motherfucking mic. That's what I expect.
Yeah.
What I expect is like 3 or 4 bottled waters, motherfucker. What I expect is somewhere where I won't get fucking shot and killed and be on Instagram. That's what I expect. I expect security at the front door. I expect for everybody to get patted down. As an artist, I expect to be comfortable. I expect if I'm an artist, I'm going to do what the fuck I need to do to get there to do. And y'all need to have all my equipment there. I shouldn't have to bring a mic. I shouldn't have to bring extra special nothing. Like I should just have to bring my eyes. That's it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
But
I feel that.
Make sure I'm prepared. You know.
Yep.
Make sure my music is up quality. That's
Yeah. Yeah. And I've had places. I mean, 55 just fucking that upstairs. That spring smash Chad just did, man. Holy fuck.
Was that just asking too much? Was that a lot though?
No, it wasn't. No, that's some base ass shit, dude.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of places that we done performed that ain't got a whole, and if they got it, it ain't strict and it ain't efficient.
Mm. You know? Yeah, I just did a gig in Detroit, and shout out to the promoter. The promoter did what he could. It was the venue. It was the venue that did it. But there was fights that broke out, and nobody was getting patted down at the door. I'm like. I told Lucas, the merch man, I'm like, let's fucking pack up. You don't know who the fuck's packing nowadays. You don't know how shit's gonna get out of hand with the way the world works right now. Shit.
Man, see, you got to remember though too, like Detroit always gonna be Detroit, bro.
Yeah.
Like you just gotta know that's like California. You just gotta know where and where not to fucking go.
Yeah. Well, no, it was a good venue, and it was like two redneck looking dudes like duking it out. But you just never know anymore. Even here in Morenci. If a fight breaks out, a couple fights break out, you don't know who the fuck's backing. Pat them motherfuckers down. Look in person.
Yeah. Wine, I need an active magnetic wand. Like, what you got?
Yeah. Yeah. They used to be heavy on that shit. Now venues are just like, oh, you're good. Well, you can't get mad when motherfucker's getting shot.
Hey, nothing like going to a show and getting your balls tapped first before you go in the door.
I'm weak, man. I'm fucking dead, dude.
You got used to it. Back in the day, we got used to that as artists, though, because every fucking place we went, I swear.
Man, dude, they used to be secure as fuck, bro. Like, they used to be like, "Oh, you got a bag of weed? You gotta take that shit back to the car." Like, what the fuck? I got weed, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like this, I'm gonna shoot somebody with weed. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm about to stuff this shit in my fucking shoe, and I'm about to come back. Like,
motherfucker got pissed off and shot a weed stem down the dude's throat.
Right.
Made him choke to death on weed.
Nobody ever died off weed.
No.
Look, bro, you guys got to understand something. You guys have you're a fucking god, all right? When you're on that stage, you're a fucking god, and everybody owes you all the money in the world because you are fucking amazing. The fact that you're there at all is a fucking godsend to whoever's promoting the show. And if you're not there, they're not going to be making any fucking money. So they better be fucking paying your ass, all right? Whether it be in money or cocaine.
Oh, that was the last thing. Wait,
so much for being.
No, hear me out, bro. I don't know where the beatbox guy went, but I would fucking love it if he would eat my body.
Where the fuck did he go?
God damn, that guy's hair is beautiful.
Oh my god.
No, Tony's a frequent on the show. Frankie might not be familiar. Tony's a frequent on the show, and he is very prided in what he does. Like, you're a god when you're on that stage. And
He was talking about snorting cocaine off toilet seats.
He had me all the way until there. I was like, no. When?
Okay, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Was I there? I wasn't there.
Cornholio.
Cornholio is not here. Cornholio has left the building.
Must have ran out of TP.
No. We have more than enough TP for your bunghole.
God damn it, Jake. You son of a bitch.
Hey, Cody. You want to TP my butthole?
God damn it. God damn it. You're too much.
Too much crack.
Chancellor, what do you expect as a DJ from a promoter when you do a show? Jake does those sometimes, Frankie.
That's dope.
What do you expect, though, Chancellor?
Well, like contract rider wise, stuff like that is usually in state to be like $100 plus transportation, lodging, be it like a hotel room or a couch or some shit. I don't give a fuck. Beyond that, like some complimentary cocktails, a decent sound system that can handle what I'm about to throw at it. Okay. A proper monitor so I can hear what the fuck I'm doing when I'm on stage doing my thing.
Right.
Promotion. Good promotion.
Promotion is huge.
Yeah. Like if you're throwing a show and I'm the only one posting about it, there's something wrong there.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But you see that more times than not too. It's kind of fucked up.
That don't make it right though.
No, it don't make it right whatsoever. It does not make it right whatsoever. But you see it more often than not.
Oh, it's sad.
Back in the day, dude, you see MySpace flyers fucking everywhere.
Man, back in the day, I remember going and printing out 5,000 flyers, leaving them in record stores and shit, and fucking restaurants and shit.
Yeah.
It was nice, and you get a lot more. Like I was saying, you get a lot more diverse crowd out of it too. Like, it's not just like the friend circle showing up. It's like you get a lot more of the randoms. They're like, "Ooh, this looks cool. I'm gonna go check this out."
Right. I feel that. Yeah, that's one big thing. Like promotion wise, like everybody used to post the event. Everybody on it. MySpace. When MySpace went out, that disappeared because well, that's annoying. I get show flyers every week. Well,
And MySpace shit. If I had a show, I'd change my fucking songs on my MySpace page all to different artists that were on the show with me for that week.
Yeah.
Do shit like that.
Yeah, promo videos. You don't see promo videos on Facebook. You don't see.
I do promo videos.
I do.
What? You make them, Frankie?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Boy, I be freaking flyers. What the fuck?
Oh shit! I don't know.
Hey, you give me your flyer and I'm performing. I'm gonna do some crazy shit like, how the fuck you get a video inside of my flyer?
Huh?
Yeah, type shit. Like, man, you gotta go look at my page and shit. But I get the freaking shit.
Damn, dude, he be on some alien shit, man.
Yeah, like some outer space.
That's some freaky
who is he?
shit.
Man, that fucking weed grown in space by aliens or some shit. Making a fucking flyer come to life.
I'm gonna tag you in some shit, Cody. Well, matter of fact, I could tag you in it right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tag me in that. I'll check that shit out. I'm looking. I've been looking. Ed, I mean, you might not know as an artist, but what do you expect an artist to get from a spectator standpoint? Like, how should the promoter treat the artist that comes to the venue? That's a weird question for you.
Well, I mean, okay. So honestly, like, what is their fucking title?
Promoter.
If they ain't promoting the artist or the show, are they even a promoter?
Hey, I've been saying that. There's a difference. There's a big difference between an event organizer and a fucking promoter. Promoters,
organizers.
The first difference is ING and TOER, and that's the first thing. Is promoting and the promoter.
Yeah. I don't know. The promoter though, like
the promoter should be the one that's promoting. So, like, if your promoter doesn't have any marketing skills, then they need to have somebody on their team that does.
They probably shouldn't have that label either.
Exactly.
No, that's an event organizer. That is similar to like
the promoter
setting
is
up a wedding, bro.
The promoter is a person that should have the marketing skills. You know, have some kind of marketing education, or at least be skilled in marketing long enough to know how to promote stuff and actually push it out there. They should be willing to, you know, put out advertisements and stuff and know where to put those advertisements, when to put them, how long to put them out there. How long before the show do you run these advertisements? What can you give the artist as a promotion starter pack? Like, hey, this is what I'm going to give you. Always do this, and this to promote this show in the venue, and it'll help you reach your crowd. So, like, if you're posting on social medias, make sure you tag the venue. Make sure you tag the name of the event. Make sure you tag the Facebook event in your post as well, because the Facebook event will be public, and anybody who sees it can click on it and respond to whether or not they're going to go to the show. And then it's public; they'll be able to invite their friends and like help them, give them tips. As a promoter, you should be giving them tips and advice, or give them a heads up on what they should do now that they're booked on the show. That will help push it to their friends and their friends' friends, and get everything moving and rolling, and make sure that everybody on the bill is doing it. Because if there's an artist that doesn't promote the show from their own standpoint, do they even give two craps about their own career?
Right.
And you don't want to rebook those kind of artists either, because you don't want to constantly bring someone in who's not helping promote the show. So you really have to be tight knit with who's on the bill and be like, I'm going to watch you. And if you're not going to promote this show the same way I am through my venue's Facebook page, then I'm not going to ask you to come back and perform at my venue, because quite honestly, this is a very big business venture for both you and me. And if you're not both working on the same page or working in tune with each other, promoting the event, the venue, and the artists on the bill, then you're not being helpful. It's all teamwork from the top down.
Hey, we should start a church. We should start a music church, y'all. He just spoke some shit, boy.
I need the altar boy.
Hey, I'm gonna throw something very controversial out here. I'm gonna throw something very controversial though.
He's always got something controversial. This is the fun part.
Here's the thing. if me as an artist were to be asked to pay to be on a show like 30, 40 bucks or whatever,
Yeah.
but if that promoter was going to do everything that Ed Dog just spit, I'd be more than happy to give that dude 40 bucks.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a
provide me
hell of
with
a
a
lot
crowd.
cheaper for me.
Exactly.
Pay that dude 40 bucks than to hire somebody to do that shit for me.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a big thing. Like I'll kind of go into discuss. We can kind of go into like group discussion now. I'll always say like I love it because I still have fans from the show. Chris Webby, we opened up for him in like 2012 at the Blind Pig in Ann Arbor. I still have fans from that show that still follow the fuck out of me. Why? I paid that $200, but I probably still got 10 or 12 people, you know, fucking 10 years later that still follow my shit.
But they streaming everything though.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, there's still people that come to shows once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
But they're streaming everything though. It's 2022. They're streaming everything you drop multiple times is what I'm saying. Them 12 people, they're streaming this shit like 6 or 7 times a day. You know what I'm saying? So it's tripling for you. It's quadrupling for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the advantage. If you have trust in that promoter and have seen his crowds, make sure it's his crowds though. If you're paying him. Because that might be somebody else's crowd that booked, you know what I'm saying, the high school acts that we've saw come up. You know, I was one of them. I was one of them who had that crowd. So promoters like, yeah, I fuck with you. I give you an opportunity. Obviously, I evolved since then. But at the same time, you know, when you get, you know, 6 fucking high school crowds on there, you're going to look good. But make sure they're reputable. The Blind Pig, that's an obvious one. Everybody knows the Blind Pig's fucking... It's awesome.
I love the Blind Pig. Can I point something out though? If you've been following what I'm doing for 5 years and you play my music like 5 times a day, knock that shit off. That is fucking creepy. Why are you obsessed with me? Get out of here.
Man, what? Hey, he is completely savage.
You like my shit. I'm flattered.
He said, why?
Why the fuck are you listening to my shit?
It's the cocaine from the toilet seat speaking.
Following other quality artists on this podcast that you should be listening to. And you're listening to the dude who looks like he got thrown out of the 80s because he didn't fit in.
You look like Ritz, bro.
I look like Ritz. I
You
look like
Ritz.
because I'm blonde. Yeah. What up? I look like a sheepdog.
It's the Maui look for me.
The Maui look. Dog, I got tinsel coming out of my head. What are you talking about?
Too much.
Before the next question, Chaotic Titan said Corleone.
Yo, T, what up?
DFQ says We Are the Champions, baby. That was my first song ever. I did a We Are the Champions remix by the Diplomats. Let's see. What else? Where's
I just tagged my guy Juice in here. He was like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing this."
DFQ says Real Talk. I thought he was Ritz for the longest time.
We should rename me like on the flyers for the show. We should call me Probably Ritz, and maybe that'll get more viewers.
Straight up Nabisco. Beatbox Nabisco.
Beatbox Nabisco.
The Ritzco and that red triangle logo.
He beats so hard, Oreos come out.
Oh yeah. They don't call me Beatbox Jake for nothing, dude. When we were dealing with cardboard boxes at work, I could like break those things down so quick. You don't even fucking know.
Man, I'm crying.
Frankie, we should meet up in real life. Get some food. All of us. We'll hang out. You're cool. I'm glad you're having fun.
Oh yeah, Frankie. Fuck yeah, dude.
And if you want to cry laughing more in the future, come hang out with us. The podcast's going. Everybody at home, go listen to anything that these people have made. Beatbox Metal EP is out. Cody, do you have anything out yet?
No. Just 16 years sit around saying that I'm gonna make a song.
Yeah, go listen to Frankie's music. We're all artists, and if you like what we do, hit us up. We're happy you're watching. We're glad you're here. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we kind of answered the next question. We kind of got into that, but we'll go on to the next one.
Do we pay the bills first?
Oh yeah, we should. and now, and now, a word from our sponsors.
I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach.
It's so Miami.
That's right, everybody. We are sponsored by South Beach. What up?
And shout out to Reaper Apparel. Reaper Apparel is a growing company. They don't have a commercial yet.
Did y'all pay y'all bills yet?
Oh, my cash app is $ Beatbox Jake. Send it over. I'll send you a shirt or two.
I was just trying to make sure.
No, we see you have the money. Now we want it. Corleone, so you're getting a severed horse head in your bed every time we don't get that money. For real though, I'm not ready for the next question. I feel pressured. Can we play some Centipede or something? I'm kind of bored.
Crying.
No, this is
Where
this
are
is
you
a big
sad?
one. Why are you sad? He says, "Why are you sad?"
All right, Cody. This is called the Cody Live Podcast for a reason. You go ahead and take over. I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth.
Shut up.
Do we have money for a second Lamborghini in the budget? No.
Okay, so
I want a green. Can you get me one? I want a green one.
Okay.
Okay.
time to roll
you
up
can't
again.
get it. Can we get Jimmy Fallon on the show? Dude, I would totally love that.
Here's a big one, Jake. Here's a big one. And we've talked about it before between
Is
me
it at
and
least
Chad.
8 inches?
God damn it. Stupid. What are your
What'd you
thoughts
call
on what are your we kind of touched base on this also. What are your thoughts on pay to play shows?
I've always thought that pay to play was only good in an arcade, and that's about it.
Casinos,
because sometimes it pays off.
Almost.
100%. Sometimes 200% if you're lucky.
Man, he is out of control. Who raised
You can find the Cody Live podcast under the hashtag ##,
Oh my god, bro. I can't breathe.
and hashtag Cody Live Network.
He's out of control.
Raze
man.
Energy. I'm calling you out right now. Thank you so much for sponsoring our podcast. But I haven't been able to find your drinks at the places that they are listed as being. If you could send me a shipment of your favorite of your flavors, I know there's only like 13. Just send me a box with all of them in there. Anyway,
make us a fucking blueberry lemonade flavor, y'all.
bro. Also, your Baja Blast flavored one. I know it's not actually that, but whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Don't act
Hey, y'all
like you
can
don't.
use Backwoods
Send me a bunch
Studios
of
as
that.
a sponsor too if y'all want to. I don't care. I don't.
Yeah, I got that. I got you, Frankie.
What's going on, Frankie?
Yeah, I said y'all can use Backwoods Studios as a sponsor. It doesn't matter, you know.
Cody did. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have your studio send me a shipment of their products. Anyway,
we can send me a shipment of audio and I'll send it back mixed for you.
That's a fucking deal, though.
Oh, look at that.
That's a fucking deal, though.
Maybe like a commercial or something. You know what I mean? And
We got commercials. You can catch me on the Biscuits and Gravy Morning Show on
Morning Gravy Cast.
It's a morning show. But to answer your question, guys, get on topic. What the fuck are you doing? See, why does he have one and I don't? I'm co-host, bitch.
I didn't give it to him.
Because I'm a fucking
He's the
insider
host.
member.
What the? Wait, you went out and bought that, didn't you, Ed?
No, I get them every month.
Oh,
Man,
right.
I
That's a
am
separate thing.
True Blood.
So, are you on like a subscription?
Fuck yeah, I am. Look, I even get these ones.
Fuck yeah.
Can I get a yeah? Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Can I get a all right. To answer your question, Cody, I'm not a fan of pay to play. Honestly, just because it's kind of backwards, you know, like you're providing a service. Like I wouldn't ask a technician to come out and fix my electricity if they're willing to pay me $200.
I mean, you could, but have fun.
It's not going to work. But it's been allowed to get to this point to where we have to have this discussion here.
Yeah.
That's why is it's been allowed. People have just been allowing this kind of, I don't want to say mediocre planning to go. You know?
Say it.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. It's mediocre. If you're charging people to play, and especially if there's no real payback or benefit to
Or
it,
compensation.
you're fucking
lazy.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's
lazy.
ass. Like, because at the end of the day, a lot of times you paying to play and you paying to promote too.
Yeah. Yep. If you're really promoting Facebook ads, stuff like
Exactly.
that, fuck yeah.
Exactly what Chad said, man. If I'm paying someone $40, they better be promoting the show too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen. If you can put a crowd in front of me for $40, let's go. But most don't. They sit back. They're event organizers. At the end of the fucking day, it's like planning a wedding. And it's nothing against wedding organizers, but they're not the ones expected to bring the people. You bring your people. You pay somebody to organize that shit and how the day's going to go, right? So a lot of promoters are booking the bill. I'll give you a set time. Promote this shit. Do it for me.
I've seen Innovation go out of town and pass out flyers on promotion runs. So,
those guys are they grinded.
If I was a promoter and I booked a list of artists and I told them to promote the show themselves, I wouldn't be charging them to play at my venue because I'm asking them to promote their own show. But that's just me.
Here's the argument back, though. Here's the argument back, right? I got to pay for the venue. I got to pay for this. I got to pay for that. That's something you take on, and that is a business risk in the end. I've owned a coffee shop in my time. I promoted probably 80 shows over the course of time.
Guess what? You got to pay for the talent too, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
At the end of the day, that's setting your standard. Like when I opened my coffee shop, I wasn't in debt, but you got to think it's a business investment. A lot of businesses, they get some kind of loan, and you got to work to pay that fucking loan back.
Like we working for the establishment, just like your bartenders and your security and your light man got to get paid. Your cook got to get paid. Them artists got to get paid something.
Yeah. Without the artists, you basically rented a space. You might as well throw a party.
So, hey, can I ask y'all a question?
What?
No. Anyway, next.
What's up, Frankie? What's up, Frankie?
I don't like to be asked things, bro.
Why are you here?
We don't do the question by committee shit, okay?
What's up, Frankie?
I'm gonna wake up with a horse head in my bed. He's like, yeah, you are.
What's up, Frankie? What you got?
What y'all feel about like these media Instagram pages promotion things going on?
What y'all about?
Like
just IG
like the just the promotion pages. How do y'all go about that? Do y'all ever use like Instagram promotion or do you guys have a business y'all business page up on Instagram? And
I use Instagram promotion a little bit. I just started though.
Like,
I'm
how do you
I'm
feel about people hitting you up?
He's talking about like promoters who are specifically stuck to social media. So like there's people who run marketing campaigns for artists, but they post to social media for you.
Okay.
So, but they're Instagram specific accounts or Facebook specific accounts or Twitter specific accounts, and all they do is like push stuff for you. You pay them, and they push it on social media.
From your own personal account, or like
no, like you're hiring somebody. You hire somebody on Instagram to push promote your stuff for you.
I don't know.
It's almost like hiring a temporary social media manager.
Yeah,
my thing is
like campaign.
I guess my mindset on that is I always want to think to the next step. You know what I'm saying? I like event flyers put in my hand. I don't like seeing your event on social media. I like an event flyer in my hand. Hey man, I got something.
Sent you?
Do what?
Did you see the flyer I just sent you?
No, I haven't got it yet. I gotta make the cast and shit right now. I'm gonna check it out right afterwards though, and I'll get a hold of you. But as far as that goes, like I don't know, I'm old school with it. I like getting that flyer or getting a CD in my hand.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you know, this is this. I mean, if I see like a major show right now, like just from a fan standpoint, like I'll hop on it. Like, hey, you know, the Goo Goo Dolls just played in Toledo. I was like, hell yeah.
Oh, I seen that, dude.
Dolls. That's cool. But as far as like local shows and shit, if nothing don't stand out, none of my boys are on there. Once in a while, I'll get out. I got a kid now and stuff, so I got to kind of balance that shit. But when I can get out, I try to go to local shows to find like new acts and shit. But not everybody's like that. I don't like the social media though. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm one of those guys that goes against the grain.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You got to think. You always got to think a step ahead in what's next.
There's way too many scammers on Instagram.
Yes.
Way too many people that claim to be sitting here in the U.S. and they end up being somewhere over in India or whatever. You have no idea who the hell you're talking to.
Yeah. And I paid for promo and stuff before, right? But the thing is, like Shattered Dreams, the label I'm under now, they have something now to where it combines social media and getting a flyer in your hand to where it's got a QR code right on the flyer that you hand to somebody.
Right.
So it combines the two, and it's a double-sided flyer of me and the other group on there, and Jake's going to have one here soon.
Yeah, Clep, I'm still waiting on those.
That boy's probably in bed. He has a birthday party tomorrow, but
oh yeah, I hope that goes
real quick. DFQ says he's heading out, and he says thanks for all the information.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Dusty. I can't.
We've talked about this before, though. Like, if a flyer for a show pops up on social media, I just view it as extra noise on my phone.
And it sucks that it's that way, but it's so segregated with flyer. Like, it's so like.
Yeah.
Lazy.
Whereas if you hand me a physical flyer and I met you in person, like there's this whole event that just took place between us.
Yeah.
And I just got this big sheet of paper, which I don't normally get in my day.
He wants to have 10 seconds of the notebook with you while he's grabbing the flyer from you.
And one thing before we get to Chad, like I found that doing that kind of promotion to the normal, like everyday person, just going up like, hey, I have this show coming up. Well, what kind of music do you do? I do hip hop. All right. Hell yeah, I'll check it out. You know, and you have your links on there and shit like that. That's more effective. Like my link tree is blowing the fuck up as far as people checking me out. More Apple Music than anything right now. But it's
people are leaving Spotify left and right, man.
They are. They're going to Apple. They're going to Tidal. And Spotify don't pay worth a fuck. Let's be honest here. And like when it comes down to it, I booked artists on Spotify, like 223,000 views. I book you for a show. You bring your mom and dad. Get the fuck out of here,
man. I'm fucking weak, dude.
Yeah.
I said your mom and dad.
Like, so no, dude brought his mom and dad.
If that's the situation, they brought you. Let's be honest.
All right. Yeah. Chaperone.
You're on a chaperone concert tour, bro. Mom and Daddy gonna be waiting for you.
I would have got on the mic like, hey, all three of y'all can leave. Y'all ain't even supposed to be here.
He had an asking price. He was like, yeah, I could do it for like $150. I'm like, well, I ain't trying to pay. I don't really know you that well, but I see you're kind of doing shit on Spotify or Apple and this and that, which is cool. But to the artist, that really don't equate to shit. Even that, I mean, you're not really getting a check out of it.
Right.
That's what I hate. If you sell a CD, you're getting $10 right away. You know what I'm saying? Right in your hand, cash. Not traceable either. It's not tax traceable. So suck my dick, government.
This is why I fucks with Bandcamp.
Yes, Bandcamp.
It's kind of weird that you say that Spotify don't pay that well because, like, I believe it was 2 years ago, Spotify was one of 5 companies that signed one of the largest monetary distribution agreements with artists that digitally release on their platform.
That Detroit show I was talking about, the Mayday show that we did when we opened up for Mayday. Rec, when I first met him before he changed into a stage gear, he wore it on Instagram too, and it said, "I had what was it? It took 7,000 streams to get this T-shirt or something like that, and it had like an exact number. That's fucked up.
That's crazy.
Sell 7,000 CDs. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. You never know who's. Yeah.
You get a fucking bronze status for selling 7,000 CDs.
No shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, your album would go bronze at 7,000. Shit.
I'm not opposed to IG and Facebook promotion, but I don't know. I'm against the grain on it in a way. I want to go against the grain. Like everybody's doing that shit. So it's gonna be like a Facebook. When you post your song on Facebook, like you get 2 to 3 likes sometimes on that fucking song. Which is
the algorithm cuts down your fucking range so bad.
Yes.
Yeah, it's because all they want you to get them stupid ads. They want you to put money on the ads to reach people.
It's pay to play to advertise.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you ever watch like Restaurant Impossible with Chef Robert Irvine, and he goes in and he fixes up these restaurants. The first thing he does before reopening is he gives flyers to the owners. And he says, "Now I want you to walk your ass downtown. I want you to shake hands with the people walking around, say, 'Hey, I'm the owner of this restaurant. We're having a grand reopening. Here's my flyer for the event.'" He makes the restaurant owner go down, get face to face with people walking around downtown. They're going to meet strangers from out of town. They're going to meet people they see every day, and they're going to shake their hand. They're going to give them a flyer and say, "Come check out our grand reopening." That's what he makes them do.
We got to get Robert on the show.
That's big. That's big in
works.
restaurant. That is huge in restaurant.
It absolutely works.
That is huge in restaurant. And it can be huge in hip hop, but it's just like, I don't know. Everybody's just so accustomed to doing the same thing. Like, I think the greats have established themselves by doing something different. And then that caught on. You know what I'm saying?
So while we're sitting here talking and bullshitting about all this stuff, like, you know, we all have already made it very clear that we don't want to see all these flyers and shit like pop up in our social media feeds and whatnot. What the fuck can we do different besides the obvious, you know, physical, you know, distribution of flyers and whatnot? Like what can we
QR codes with all the event info on there, so people can still be on their phones. They're eager to fucking scan them.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
absolutely.
But what I'm saying is, like, even without the QR code, like on social media, what can we do different?
I will say, like, I do prefer seeing a flyer in my feed a hell of a lot more than getting random anonymous fucking messages in my inbox. Hey, come to this show.
I'll agree. Like,
you get these motherfuckers that you don't even talk to. They're just like, "Hey, come to this show." It's like, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
Lead them up at least. Be like, "Hey, how you been?" You know what I'm saying? You haven't talked to somebody, you know, how you been, man? You know, I have the show coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Motherfuckers be posting like, "Yeah, I'm opening for so-and-so, this day." Cool. That's cool. I'm a fan of that dude, but I'm not that eager to come because now I know, like, there's
you're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, kind of. You ain't lying. All right, we'll get back on topic right quick. Chad, your thoughts on pay-to-play shows?
We're only on Chad.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake.
Look what you did, Jake.
You son
You
of
know
a
what? You know what? Hang on.
Here we go. Here we
Frankie.
go.
Thanks, Jake. Thank you. Thanks for allowing me to be a part of the show. I greatly appreciate it.
Guess who's getting Clep fucked up on Monday morning and bringing him to the show to interrupt you, motherfucker? Clep is co-hosting Biscuits and Gravy podcast on Monday morning, you son of a bitch.
That is funny.
Chad, back on topic though. Chad, what's your
Oh my god, dude!
I love being an admin. Chad, stop fucking around. Answer the question.
Me personally, I am absolutely against pay to play, unless, like I said earlier, unless these promoters are actually going to give me something worth my money.
Yeah.
If they are going to promote me, even though they may nobody be at the show, but he's actually got the reach and can prove that the reach is there. And my stuff is getting in front of people that I otherwise wouldn't be able to get in front of. Sure, I'll pay the $40, whatever. But don't take my money and then just sit on your ass, because then that makes you a fucking scammer.
Yeah.
And me personally, I don't like scammers. I really don't.
Well, up to the point of like
down the stairs.
Yeah, yeah. Amen.
Now we're pushing people downstairs. What the fuck?
Yeah. Scammers, yeah.
That's the Corleone family. That's how they do stuff.
Eternal, man. It's better than eternal, man.
If I see you, if I see you in public and there's a set of stairs, I'm staying at the bottom.
You go first. You go first.
Dude,
No,
Eternal was wild.
Yeah.
Like, off stage, we're cool, but when we're on stage, you fucking dead. I'm like,
He's straight up. He's straight up. He's like, I'll murder your family. I'm gonna put you in your casket. Eternal from Wu-Tang Clan.
I was making fun of him. I was like, yep, if you want to check out Eternal's merch table at his shows, he brings courtesy body bags.
He does spit bars, though. Eternal has some bars.
But back to my thing is that I personally haven't played a pay to play show in I couldn't even tell you how long, and I probably would have to gracefully decline, irregardless if the reach is there or not. To be honest with you, is if I'm not worth your $20, then don't even contact me. Right. It's not worth my time. It's not going to be worth your time either. Because I'm probably not going to be very nice if I end up showing up at your show and you haven't done jack shit for me.
Right. You're sitting in front of 5 people, a mom and a fucking dad and their cousin who's dressed up as like a record exec.
And they all eating glizzies.
Yeah. That's some real shit.
Like, damn, cuz. So y'all just gonna all 3 eat glizzies in front of me while I'm rapping? The disrespect. Like,
front row, man. Front row. They better be bundling glizzies too, man.
These big ass HDs in front of me, dude. Get the fuck door in the back, dude.
Covered in chili and cheese with relish. Oh my god. Slamming the whole fucking bar down.
Oh shit.
Like, I hope that glizzy's a dick and you're really liking it. Suck my glizzy with some nice
no.
I'm
Yo, I want to give a shout out before we get to Frankie. I want to give a shout out to T-Jax last weekend. All right, I was eating a hot dog at the event that we were fucking. I was okay. I was eating a hot dog at an event that we were having.
No.
Frankie, are you all right, man?
No.
He stole my shit.
I'd like to point out that he's wearing my merch. That is a Beatbox Jake certified, real, authentic, genuine shirt.
He straight up came up. He's like, dude, is that a glizzy? I'm like, yeah. There's something on the table. He stole. That was a whole hot dog, bro. That was a whole motherfucking hot dog.
Oh man.
He was.
Why does he look
like?
Why does he look like he stole someone's Jello shot though? Put that back. Put that back.
Taking glizzies like Jello shots nowadays. The whole goddamn thing.
My man's is real beastie for that, man.
Bro, he didn't bite it either. He just slipped it right.
Did you guys see that article where he ate like 122 of them bad boys or some shit?
Who was that?
Did you guys see that article where he actually ate like 122 at some hot dog eating contest or some bullshit?
Oh, Joey Chestnut?
Yeah. No, that was him.
T-Jax?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
T-Jax. T-Jax, what I'm about to say about you is in love. It is in good fun. But I bet
he's
you
in
can suck
love
more
with the
dick
glizzy
than anybody else in less time than anybody else.
One more time. What?
Look at his throat. You can see it. You can see it going down his throat.
Oh, chill out, man.
Here we have the glizzy out in the water.
Bro.
Technique where he opens it up to let the glizzy slide down. It's what is commonly called deep throating.
A little coney sauce is lube.
Often using mustard and ketchup as lubricant to allow it to slide down the throat.
No, we're gonna kill Frankie, man. We're gonna kill Frankie.
Wait.
Hey, we gotta help Frankie out. Quick. What's the number to 911?
912.
When they open up the throat cavity and use ketchup and mustard as lubricant to let the glizzy slide down the throat as easily as possible. This allows greater volumes of glizzies to be consumed in a lesser amount of time.
Wait, when did the show get rich enough to have Ozzy Man on here?
No, that was fucking Irwin, bud.
Oh my god, bro.
Stevie.
Bro, don't do that again, man.
Why are they called glizzies?
Frankie,
I've never heard them
blink
called
twice
glizzies
if you're in
before.
trouble.
Bro.
Blink twice if you need help.
Straight up. That motherfucker that came up, he's like, "Is that a glizzy?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he just took it and just fucking like devoured it. I didn't even take a bite out of it yet. That's a whole goddamn.
Oh god.
He didn't take it dry, did he?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
He was fucking wasted that night, dude.
That's the excuse? That's the excuse.
It's not an excuse. I'm just commenting.
So you take it up for him.
No, he was just like, he's like, I gotta go home, bro. I gotta go. I love you. You're fucking a man. Dude, I fucking love you. I'm like, you're drunk. He's like, I'm not driving, bro. Not driving. I'm like, yeah, I fucking know you're not driving. You'd be fucking laying on the ground if I found out you were driving.
Yes, by the way, guys. By the way,
hang on, Cody.
We do shows. We definitely promote being safe when you're leaving.
Let me, all right.
Just one last send off to T-Jax. We love you, man. We miss you. I know you have a lot going on, but Jake, you ready?
Yeah.
Glizzy on his mind.
Get my glizzy brown.
Oh my
Turn on glizzy, 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 glizzy,
Why
glizzy,
did he
glizzy.
just put glizzy with the beatbox?
Glizzy, 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 glizzy. Introducing the new Dairy Queen Glizzard. Chocolate mustard flavored. And if you would like a side of chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water, we can accommodate your ass.
Hey, they drilled a hole in the glizzy. You straw.
Bro, I shared something to Cody. This dude used
That'd
a
be like
fucking
Query
glizzy for a
Dean.
fucking straw in his beer at a fucking baseball game.
I'm dead, dude.
He straight
Oh,
he
yeah,
straight
we're-
took and like punched a hole through the whole fucking glizzy and then stuck it in his beer and used it for a straw.
That
I
was New
can't
York
stop.
for you.
Frankie's laughing his ass off.
Man,
Yeah.
y'all out of control.
Frankie, let's get
He's
back
the
to
new
the topic,
gas
Frankie.
technology.
We have fun here, Frankie. We have fun here.
Yeah,
We
blink
get
twice
serious
if
and
you
we
need
get
help.
fun. Yeah.
My chest hurt.
blink
Y'all
twice if you need
crazy.
help. Blink 3 times if you need life alert.
No, I just had to go get something to drink earlier. I was like, man, these motherfuckers crazy.
This is why none of us can be contacted before 12 o'clock Saturday.
Yeah.
Right.
Shit, I got work at 10.
God
Well, Frankie, what's your thoughts on pay-to-play shows?
Don't do it unless you're prepared to deal with whatever the fuck is going on, because that's gonna be a hectic ass fucking I don't know. The times that I see pay to play shows, bro, it'd be like 50 people on the fucking slot, and I'll be like, oh no.
And all artists in the crowd. All artists in the motherfucking crowd.
Yeah, like
9 times out of 10.
I haven't performed here since maybe June, I think. But that was it. Like, they used up all the bars. They didn't rip the bars apart. It's just not fun no more. You know what I mean? And we only stuck to like the ostrich, and you know what I mean? It's not fun no more performing here. Everything is closed. Everything is kind of like just shut down.
Yep, I feel that. It's hard. I'm trying to find a Toledo date for next year, and it's like, dude, like the OT, that's about the only thing.
Man, and then they be scared to promote certain shit, so it'd be kind of, it'd be kind of hard for certain artists if you're not doing conscious music. If you're doing trap music, it'd be hard to book shows for sure. 100%.
Yeah, harder than fuck. Yeah, out there it used to be like you hit up almost anybody, like 3 months ahead of time. You could schedule something. Now,
but these crazy motherfuckers, they'll give a fuck if you about to fart on the microphone. They like, you in? Just give me the money and come on and poop, nigga. Come on. You about to book me for real? Yeah, huh? When you gonna have your bread?
yo, yep, I felt that.
Now we got Frankie talking to imaginary people too.
No, I'm real deal for real. Like, man, the motherfuckers don't care, bro. They really don't. They'll really use and abuse you just for a body to be in the venue.
Yep.
That shit's wrong, man. Because then that just degrades an artist. It makes an artist feel like they ain't worth nothing.
Yep.
Well, that's just taking advantage of people. I mean, that's what scammers do. You know, if they are comfortable with their own skin to take money from anybody,
my mom,
who it is, and sit back and not provide what they say they are going to do, I mean, that's just scamming people.
Yeah,
I like seeing scammers though that I can like visually see.
Call them out.
Yeah, because then you just punch them in the face.
Yeah,
you can tell because they'll start sweating bullets as soon. And you don't even have to straight up call them out to their face. You can like beat around the bush with it and say something that's a little off topic that'll make them get real nervous real quick, and they'll be like, "Ooh, are they catching on to me?" And then you just let them slip up on their own, and then they'll eventually admit, "Oh crap," you know.
Either that, or they'll play stupid the whole time. They'll play stupid.
And you can tell they're playing stupid because the way they fidget.
Oh, they're not playing. They are fucking stupid.
Right.
This is a
Damn
fact.
right.
But yeah, I've seen people perform. I mean, I went to go see people perform and they ain't even perform. Like, I'm like, what's going on? They're like, I'm about to go up in a little bit. And it's fucking 1:30. And I'm like, niggas, you a headliner? They're like, no.
We seen that Spring Smash, man. My boys got fucked. My boys got fucked for some fucking TikTok rapper.
I would have kicked him in the dick.
Yeah. Oh, I guarantee they would have. They could have got
If
close.
he's from TikTok, he ain't got a dick to kick.
Kicked him in his coochie hole.
Gotta beat that man pussy.
Have you ever gotten your dick kicked? That is stimulating. Holy shit.
What?
Yes.
That's a lot of pain. That's a
Boy,
lot
when
of
you're-
pain
when
all
you're
at
a
once.
parent, when you're a parent, that happens more often than now. I got an almost 5-year-old, and that boy, he don't know what he's doing though.
Frankie.
He sounded
He's
like
tall
a
enough-
he sounded like a
he's enough,
skit
he's
from a
gonna come up to
Cialis
give you a
commercial.
fist bump.
He said, "You get kicked in the dick is so stimulating." Yeah, like, what?
It is a lot of pain at once. It gets you
Right.
jolt.
Cody, your boy's tall enough, man. He's gonna come up and be like, "Daddy, fist bump," and he's just gonna right in your fucking nuts.
Oh, there's been so many behind the scenes. That boy is something else. That
Shattered
boy is
Dreams is releasing a gag reel of that soon. Not true,
Yeah.
but
And Jake is gonna put the beatbox track behind it.
That is multiple
my
kicks to the
nuts!
fucking dick.
I'm dead.
yeah, we see that.
Hey, Chancellor, how do you feel about pay-to-play shows?
Fuck that noise.
Fuck that noise.
Fuck that noise.
Bad noise.
But like for real, like when I was first coming up, it was like before the whole pay to play phenomenon even started, really. So by the time that came around, I was like progressed far enough in my career where people were seeking me out to play as opposed to looking for places to play.
Right. Right.
You said when did it start happening for you?
What's that?
When did you start noticing it though?
Oh, like it just like I said, when I was starting, the pay to play thing wasn't really happening yet. And like just by being out there and like doing shows, fucking nowadays they call me to play.
Yeah,
that shit been around forever.
Oh, dude, I did one in Toledo. I think it was
The techno scene's the electronic scene's a little different. So on that note, I guess.
the hip hop though, like Longhorn back in the day, it was a showcase there. Like, yeah, we got a Sony A&R exec and this and that, and it was some like fucking dude getting wasted in a fucking tuxedo, basically. Like somebody went to the mall, put this dude in a tuxedo, some fat guy who was older. Like, yeah, he's gonna give you a contract, impress him. So you know, you do your best or whatever. And it was like $100 to get on that motherfucker. And I was into that. I was 18. And then I don't think nobody got signed out of that shit.
Fuck no.
You gotta tell everybody if you're an artist and you're just starting out, you need to be patient. I mean, when I started, it took me weeks to get Beyonce to open up for me.
Man,
and
I'm
then
fucking dead, dude.
fucking weeks, dude. It was like 8 weeks. You gotta be patient. That never happened, by the way.
Well, I mean that's yeah.
It was Eminem, but
Fuck. Ed Dog, pay to play shows. Ed Dog, what you got?
Well, a lot of times pay to play causes the artists to charge more when they're selling tickets to fans
Or merch at that.
Exactly. Like they have to cover what they paid the venue plus to be able to make money to get home on. And like it's been said a couple of times in here, at least give me some gas money out of this.
Cause bitch, I be hungry.
Bitch, I'm hungry as fuck, bro.
This is the guy that gets fucking blazed at a show and then goes eats Taco Bell for 4 hours.
Hey Frankie, you might be hungry, but you're not T-Jax hungry.
Nah, hell no.
Wait.
No. No. You know what?
But yeah,
I
that
just
pay
want
to
to smoke
play.
now. That's what I want to do.
That
I'm
pay to
not
play
even.
for the artists, you know, we see that at the door, you know. So like, you know, I think I've said this to you before, Cody. Like, if I had the ability to have a venue that had a stage in it and stuff, I'd be the kind of person to be like, look, I'm gonna pay you to come play at my venue.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna handle the door fees. I'm gonna handle the security. I'm gonna handle everything at the door myself. And then I'm gonna take back and I'm gonna go and get back, you know, try to get back what I'm paying the artists to play.
Mhm.
And if you can at least break even on that, you can continue to bring more shows in, more artists, stuff like that. But that's where, you know, like earlier saying, venues don't do that stuff themselves anymore. So they're making people pay them to pretty much rent a space in their on their stage or in their bar or lounge or whatever to come and play. And then it's up to you to go get that money back with ticket sales.
My
But
thing is, you hit the nail on the head earlier, and just now, venues don't hire promoters.
No, it's because
Promoters
it's
go to
easier to
venues,
have the artists.
and then that creates a middleman and a disconnect, because that venue would make their food money, they'd make their bar money. They, you know, if you're providing that service, that's how
But it's a
cover bands.
catch-22 because them people don't know the fans. You know what I mean? The fans of them people, at least.
Yeah.
But hey,
But at the same time, you have somebody.
From a venue owner's perspective, though, it's like why would you want to hire somebody when you have all these younger guys and maybe even middle-aged guys walking into the bar and be like, hey, let me take over the calendar and I'll you know, put whatever bands you want in here or artists or whatever. As a venue owner,
hire them.
Why would they when all these promoters are walking in and say, hey, like, hey, let me book these shows and I'll just take the door.
Study up and build trust. Study up. Go to a
That's
few
your
local
chance.
shows that they
If
throw.
you got a guy,
and
if you
it
got a
comes
guy
from a
that's
venue
willing to
owner
walk
perspective
in,
also. Like, study up on that promoter. Go to his shows that he's throwing that are so popping, and go see how it is. That's how cover bands. Bars don't lose money on cover bands. That's why you see cover bands dominating the area.
Yep.
Let's be honest, around here especially, cover bands.
I got a good buddy
like
I worked with for 3 years that's in a cover band, and they perform all the time.
Yep.
Yes, and it's hard to get hired when you're an original act, but at the same time, but cover bands strive off that. But bars hire cover bands. It's not normally a promoter.
That's like a traditional thing, though.
That's stupid.
Yeah. The bar hires the bar hires the cover band. I know because my uncle's sister owns a bar here in Lenawee County. She has and my buddy I worked with for 3.5 years plays in a band that plays at that bar often, and then they charge a $5 cover fee, and the bar gets the whole cover fee because they paid they already paid the band, and that's the way it should be, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why ain't it
And they
that
get
way with
turnout.
hip hop or anything
Right.
else? Like rebellion wise, like there was times like, well, no, you don't have no covers, so you're not gonna appeal. Well, I'm gonna bring my own people that don't come to your bar normally.
They must not think that the
might be
hip hop
regulars
crowd is
after
old
this.
enough. They don't think the hip hop crowd is old enough to be hanging at the bar yet.
I'm calling it old head at 30. Motherfucker, I'm calling it old head. I'm only 30.
Gosh.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
We
I'm
all
still
know you're
young.
a dinosaur, but you know.
Yeah, fuck off. But I'm saying Ed kind of hit the nail on the head. If the venue were to hire a promoter and study up, like talk around town. If he's coming to
Especially if
you,
you
chances
got
are
guys-
he's around town.
Yeah, if you got a guy that's willing to walk right up to you as the owner of an establishment and say, hey, I want to spend the next 30 days booking shows for you, go out and see what he's got, see what he puts together. Like Cody said, and I said it earlier, you got to research, not just the people that you're promoting as performers, but like if you're going to let somebody come in and book shows for you and you go out and he's throwing on some good shows, he's maxing out capacity at bars, or he's getting 100+ people to every show. You'd be like, hey, look, I know you want to spend 30 days booking shows at my place. How about this? I'm going to offer you one better. You spend 30 days booking shows at my place. You get crowds in here. I'm going to offer you a full-time job in my marketing department as an event promoter. And
Or
you
a
can
split,
do this,
or even a split. The bar,
right?
The bar, they make tons of money off the bar at bars. Let's be honest here.
Exactly.
The Angry Inch, we've seen. You make tons of money off the bar.
I will hire you full time. You can book shows year round at my venue, and I'll pay the marketer. I'll put you in my marketing department because that's exactly where a promoter belongs, is in the marketing department, because that's what they're doing. They're marketing stuff.
Yeah.
I think every business should have
some
a
kind
marketer or a small marketing department, no matter how big your business is, at least one person. Cody, the guy I told you about that has 3 coffee shop locations and an ice cream store now.
Yeah.
He started his coffee shop during the pandemic, and since he has opened 2 new locations, and he's half owner on an ice cream shop now. What this guy does for a living is marketing. He travels the country, and he sets up business booths for the U.S. Navy.
Yeah.
Hey, it looked like something about to pop out behind you, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Man, I swear to God, it looked like something for Resident Evil about to pop up behind me. It's just way too dark back there, cuz. What the fuck, dude?
It's because of where I live, man. It's dark as fuck out here, bro. You should see the shit that comes crawling out from under the houses around here.
Oh God. Oh God.
He gonna see that hand coming up on his shoulder.
The whole Undertaker about to pop up.
Right. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Ed is repping Raccoon City Police Department, by the way.
Pull over, you fucking zombie. I'm gonna get your ass.
Don't kill the zombie.
Resi too, dude.
Don't kill the zombie.
You gotta keep the zombie. You gotta pick the zombie on the people you don't like.
Man, I was doing my patrol the other day, and I wound up in the wrong neighborhood. And the only reason I knew I wound up in the wrong neighborhood is because all the zombies were packing heat.
Oh.
Yeah. If I see that, I'm not fucking around. Like, y'all smart zombies? Like, yeah, I'm out.
So on that note, we've had a really good cast tonight. Thank you, Frankie, for joining us. And you're always welcome, bro. Anytime on oh God.
Oh my God.
Jake. God damn it, Jake. Why? Why though?
LimeWire. Bear share.
No, dude, I'm running an anti-Metallica scam. That was straight off of Napster, bitch.
Have you guys have you guys seen the virtual reality video of the guy that's he's playing some kind of post-apocalyptic game, and he's like singing and dancing. He's like tossing his knife in the air, and then he like at the end, in tune with the song he's singing, he like throws a knife at the zombie's head.
No.
Yeah.
That sounds very, 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 very extreme.
But to
Damn, Nature, you scary. Damn, Nature, you scary.
Guys, Jake got a cramp. Oh! He just PMS'd a knife out of his ass.
Fuck.
No, on that note, we're gonna end the night tonight. I want to thank Frankie for joining us. Any Friday you see me post, man, hit me up. It's been fun. Hopefully you had some fun.
Frankie,
I'm here. I'll be free next week. Yeah.
Hell yeah, we'll be here. What we do at the end of fucking podcast, we give our send-offs and kind of tell people where to check you out. We'll start with Jake on that. Tell people where to check you out, the new YouTube viewers, and we've had quite a few viewers pop in and out, so it's a normal podcast. It's live.
For right now, I'm just on this podcast, and I'm doing the Biscuits and Gravy morning show on Monday morning. Saturdays?
Soon.
It's switching to Saturdays?
No.
Go on. What the fuck you're talking about.
Go on.
But
Go on.
I'm also anything that Shattered Dreams. We're doing some pretty collaborative stuff coming up soon from the sounds of it. I know I'm working on something to kind of kick another something off. Again, you can catch Beyonce opening up for me pretty much every Saturday night. I'm pretty sure that's what Cody's talking about. Yeah, she's also running my merch table, so that's cool.
I can't take you anywhere, even online, bro.
Beyonce, if you're watching this, fucking, I hope your day's going well.
Well, they gonna call FBI on your dumb ass.
Yeah, I mean, I know she's
call
probably
Homeland
not.
Security on your ass. Like, got him.
We got him.
Jake. God damn it.
We
Now
got
we're
him. We
knocking
got
at
the
my
beatbox
fucking door.
wannabe. What up?
We got the beatbox guy. Get him.
Nobody's home. Go the fuck away.
But yeah, Beatbox Jake, the Beatbox Jake on Instagram. I changed it. It's easier to find. Beatbox Jake on Facebook, and the Beatbox Metal EP is out everywhere.
Yes, sir. Chad, what you got for the people?
I have nothing but love for my people.
Hey, that's where it's at.
Like Sublime.
If you care to learn more about me, I'm like one of the old people of the show. I'm an old guy. I'm the grandpa. I do have a walker with tennis balls. Attached to the feet.
Balls.
Are they Wilsons?
Hey, yo,
They are not Wilsons.
I
They are Dunlops.
I think I thought they were pens.
Oh.
No, they're Dunlops.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, if you're scared to learn more about me, go to any social media website and look for DJ The Ha. The only exception is YouTube, because I don't have enough fucking subscribers, because I don't do enough on YouTube. On YouTube, it is Chad 010881. Yeah, go hit that follow button, like button. Tune in on Thursday nights at 7 on the Cody Live Network.
Hey.
The lab that the Chancellor and I are doing.
Tune into that too. If you're a DJ or an aspiring DJ, I definitely recommend that.
Or if you just want to move your ass a little bit on a Thursday night.
Yes.
That's some shit. That's yeah. You guys have put together a great show.
Thank you.
Glad that's coming along.
And then
Yeah. So look, right? You can follow me at Frankie Corleone _official on Instagram. You can follow
Something
me.
changed. What just happened?
You motherfucker. You.
Okay. Just fucking Frankie. Kill it.
Yeah. And subscribe to my channel, Frankie Corleone Official on YouTube. I got videos and I'm smoking their ass for sure. Y'all, hey, help me put together a verses, Cody.
Yeah, I'm done. What verses?
Yeah. Find somebody for me.
Oh.
Because they playing. I'm about that bullshit.
Okay. I got you.
That's what it is. Frankie Corleone, Backwoods Studio.
I'll provide the beats.
No, you know what a verses is, don't you?
Yeah, I know what a verses is.
Yeah, you play your songs back to back, song for song.
Yeah,
mind.
Against Frankie though. Against Frankie, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for any artist because this dude's got so many styles. I remember when he was like hella like lyrical miracle in your stereo type shit, like lyrical type shit. Back in the day, you was yeah.
Then you do shit like this. You flip shit upside down on their dumb ass.
Yo,
they don't know what the fuck happened.
I'm the
And
same
make it
way.
rain upward.
Just don't pee upward.
Whoa.
If you can pee 6 feet straight up in the air and not get wet, you're a stupid motherfucker.
You should make a commercial.
Yeah.
That's from a fake commercial.
It is.
I made a commercial and Cody threw it in the trash.
Held cars.
Wow.
I didn't throw nothing in the trash. My bad.
He scrapped it.
I didn't scrap it. I didn't. Boy, I have to pick up my kid before this shit. So, my bad, Ed.
No, you're good.
What about you, Chancellor? Where do we check you out at?
I was like,
Uh-oh.
Up in there.
Oh, Chance Nasty.
Yo, what's up? Shit.
So you just wrote that down.
Dude, Chancellor fought.
Get prepped.
So you just wrote that down, bro?
No.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, he wrote that down a week ago, bro.
At least like 2-3 weeks ago.
How did you keep that paper in this day and age?
I keep my notebook clean. Shit.
How do you know where this paper is? Cause
What
I would have lost that shit.
I got a notebook. I got this page. I put it in my fucking bookshelf. I know right where the fuck it is.
Okay, I think it's clear that Frankie's been smoking lizard tail all night.
No, I'm just too.
Frankie smoked good.
Me, my brain, I got ADHD. I move some shit, fold it up, put it on top of the refrigerator, forget it, put the iron over it. Like,
Yo, I feel it.
What the fuck is your iron doing on the fridge?
I put my iron on top of the fridge when I'm done with it. I don't know what the fuck. Why the fuck are you even talking, bro? I put my iron on the fridge, cuz.
He wasn't here for the custom Raze can shit.
Oh, yeah. He made a custom Raze can because he had a Red Bull.
Man, what? Dude, everybody got a junk drawer? You got a junk drawer?
Yeah, it's for the cable.
Like, you probably keep your Pop-Tarts in your sewing kit, bro.
I keep my Pop-Tarts in the refrigerator.
What the
That's
fuck?
so weird. Why do you do this?
He doesn't even freeze them. He puts them in the fridge.
Why would you freeze them? What the fuck?
That's the thing.
The box tells you can freeze them, fool.
It's a mediator. It's like the
It says
halfway
right on
point.
the box. It says try them frozen.
It's a whole halfway point right there. It's a halfway point.
He likes it in the middle.
That's a halfway point, though.
Please tell me you take them out of the wrapper before you microwave them.
I'm fucking crying, dude. This motherfucker said, do you take them out of the wrapper before you microwave? You're really supposed to put them in the oven, douchebag. Nah, a toaster oven. That's what the fuck they
I
are.
was gonna say, oh God. Oh God. Oh God. God damn it, Jake.
You guys are getting out of hand.
Bro.
Ed,
Toaster oven.
Ed, where can people check
This is
you
a
out,
very
Ed?
serious podcast, you know. We're supposed to stay on track here.
Ed, where can people check you out? I have a little surprise for the end of the show.
So if y'all head across the American Canadian Bridge up in Detroit and you go over to Toronto, you can catch me down at the Male Strip Club.
What, male strip club?
Yeah,
it's the post office.
It's legal to get naked in Canada on stage. Anyways, so no, you can go to facebook.com/Coach Potatoes 22. You can check me out at twitch.tv/coaching from the couch.
You like French fries, huh?
You like French fries. What the fuck is going on, bro?
Hey, you leave Frankie alone. Frankie's my friend. Frankie is my best friend.
Frankie is the tater chip, and Jake is Mr. Potato Head.
All right.
Don't make me do Mr. Potato Head in my act.
In the act, Mr. Potato Head.
Jake
I'll
gonna
rip
get thrown
my
down the
arms off,
stairs.
dude. I commit.
With his hands tied behind his back. Fuck.
But yeah, facebook.com/Coach Potatoes 22 and twitch.tv/coaching from the couch. We got 5 shows a week now. Pucking around on Monday, Motorsports Mania on Wednesday, Courtside Vision on Thursdays. Our Gridiron Breakdown is on Fridays. All those shows start at 7:30, and Boomsticks is Sunday at 5 o'clock.
Hell yeah.
I'm also working on a YouTube channel. You go to YouTube and you keyword search Coaching from the Couch podcast. I am also looking to get my 100 subscribers so I can start going live from there. And yes, I did upgrade my account so I can stream in multiple places now. I do Facebook and Twitch right now.
Hell yeah. That's what tonight we had a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. We about killed Frankie like 3 times.
Well, you fell off the whole damn screen.
Yeah, I turned my camera off on your ass. I was tripping.
How sure is he?
Man.
Oh no. Yeah.
Probably all I'm gonna do today, but this was fun. Y'all made up for me going out tonight because today was ass.
Yeah,
I heard a lot of people had a shit day today, and it's not even a Friday the 13th. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
it's not even. It was a shit day. It was just like man, I know I'm about to get off work and not do shit. I got off work at 6 o'clock and went to sleep at like 9 and woke up at fucking 7 o'clock.
What the
7 o'clock, bro? I was like, I just slept my whole first off day away. Like, what the fuck? So when I got on here, I was like, oh shit, I gotta do this shit.
Do you have any regrets?
No, this was definitely an extracurricular activity.
This was definitely worth a no regrets tattoo.
No regrets. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No regrets. that fucking commercial is hilarious, bro.
I'm about to have a Snurkers tattoo.
Snurkers?
Snurkers.
I want to get a full body tattoo of myself, but taller.
What?
On my back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shave only the back of my head.
That's a Stephen Wright joke. I cannot claim that one.
Tattoo your shadow on your left ass cheek.
I'm dead.
We're about to call it a night, though. Y'all connect, and Frankie, hit me up. You ever see me post? I'll hit you up for next Friday, and I'm gonna leave y'all with something special. I'm dropping it tomorrow, technically, but we will show y'all something new for y'all that tuned in, and y'all enjoy your night. Happy Friday. Wave to the camera. Be all beautiful and all that cool shit. We out. Here's our new single, me and Klep, and yeah, we're gonna do cool things. Starting tomorrow.
I'm feeling good. Shattered dreams, baby. Let's go. I sit back and reminisce on the fun times. Used to getting bullied and outcast. Now that the time's passed, I'm sitting sipping liquor with the homies while I'm talking to your heroes and not laugh. I swear to my position, opposition made me take an L to earn it. I put it all together, I'm learning. After why I've been learning. Behind the curtain, I was nervous, feeling worthless on a quest to be a purposeful person. And I feel it for certain. In my 20s, said nothing that I was proud about. Make a difference, I wanted to buy my mama house. Double X, I gave him something to shout about. Cleaned up as soon as I hit the father out. Seeing it how you saw it, me at night flawless. Welcome to my journal, was a worthless alcoholic. I'm lurking murder verses, just making sure that the thing is clear. The queen may be dead, but bitch, your king is here. Yeah.
Back again with the motherfucking backhand. I'll make your boys disappear, John Skelton. These horns tatted on my head, been through hell with bands on their hands. You can tell that I'm selfish. Getting clam, no shellfish. Self-help, bitch, top shelf shit, just can't help it. Make 'em melt with the help of the hell spits. Pills split down the mid, I get Elvis. Real kelp shit with a spell check if you missed it. I'm autocorrect you bitches in the game and fix it. And you gon' know it's left when they snitchin'. Cause I do the type of dirty that they can't live with. Straight ignorant, don't twist it, never racist. My guns is black, my drugs Caucasians. Spanish wife and damn it's nice, I made it. If this world got something to offer, I'ma take it. Clap.
stop, never settle.